All right, here we go. Oschino, welcome back to Vlad TV. Welcome back to Vlad TV. That's right. All right, so we got a lot to talk about, but you're basically beefing with everyone in Philly at this point.
Oschino versus everybody.
Everyone.
Oschino versus everybody.
Everyone, the whole city.
Yes.
And you still live in Philly.
No, I live in Philly, but I be in Philly.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to not be in my city because I'm beefing with all these chumps. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I have to live my life and I have to have fun and have to be, and every time I'm somewhere, I'm smiling and having fun. It's not like I'm hiding around. You know what I mean? So.
Okay, so let's go down the list. Meek Mill.
Everybody knows. See, this is the thing with Meek Mills. I was beefing with this dirty guy who I won't even name. He's not worth naming. He was making fun of my son passing away. Meek liked it. Mind you, Meek knew my son since he was 4 years old. When me and Meek used to beef, my son would be on Meek's side.
Oh.
Like, Dad, leave Meek alone. You know, you're not kids.
Yeah.
You just the dad to the kid.
Right.
Meek was this rapper, star.
Yeah.
So when he liked it, after that, I was like, all right, no mercy on you. Then he did a concert. He brung Beans on stage and State Property on stage. And everybody up here but the bull, talking about me, whatever, right? But the funny thing about it to me was like, this the same guy who got Beanie Siegel knocked out at the same venue on TMZ. You know what I'm saying? So I thought Beans was gonna walk up there and snuff Meek out on the stage. That's what I thought was gonna happen, but of course, you know, it didn't happen. But yeah, so he tried to play me out in front of the sold out show the other day. So, you know, we're just back and forth. You know, I just gotta defend myself. So it looks like I'm starting to beef, but it don't be me. I mean, I just keep going longer on the response, that's all.
Right. Didn't you post a picture of Muhammad Ali with like the old Muhammad Ali picture? With like Meek's face on it?
Oh yeah, no, that's not even Muhammad Ali. That's older than that. That's like somebody from the 1890s box.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, bony boxer boy. Cause I call Meek Glass Joe. You know who Glass Joe is?
Yeah.
On Mike Tyson Punch Out?
From Punch Out, yeah.
The first version that you easily could beat.
Right.
That's what I call Meek. So, I mean, but Meek, I mean, my thing is this. Once Meek got caught ordering that dildo on Amazon.
Wait, what? What?
So listen.
What?
Meek Amazon account was connected to his Twitter account, so you could see what he's ordering. And he was trying to ask people, how do you separate my Amazon from my Twitter? But one of the things he showed that he ordered was a 10-inch realistic dildo. So all I did was picture Meek sitting on the steps of his mansion, rubbing his hands like this, and every time the UPS truck pull up, he was like, and they didn't have his package yet. He was like, God damn it. You know what I mean?
I had no idea you could order a dildo on Amazon. Not that I want to order one, but because I was like, okay, he lied. You can't really order a dildo on Amazon, but I pulled it up and there you go. I have
I don't like
screen full of dildos at this point. Let me go ahead and close this window.
Meek went 10 inches instead of the whole foot. He went 10 inches. He said, I said, why you go 10 inches? Like, I mean, you got a 10-inch real life dildo. What would be the purpose of that? Except for like you little Diddy man. He a little Diddy.
You saw the interview?
What, Diddy?
The one with the escort that I did about Diddy?
Oh yeah, when Diddy walked past with the boy show you on the phone, the footage. Yeah, I see.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
My thing is this: if you're hanging around a guy that does all these diabolical things, you've never seen it, and y'all hang together all the time. You know what I'm saying? Meek and Diddy hang together all the time. I mean, your pool shaking my butt. I mean, we dressed the same. I mean, like, you ordering 10-inch dildos. I mean, 2 + 2 + 2 is 6. I'm just saying, man. Like,
remember the picture with the matching outfits?
With the midget.
With a midget in the middle.
Yeah, and Meek had his hand on the midget head if you look close.
Really?
Yes, he had on the midget head. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm just, you bring it on yourself.
Let me ask you a question. We talked about the Diddy thing, right? And I posted up on Twitter. It went super viral. I said, when this next interview drops, Diddy's gonna hate me forever.
He probably will, because he's real vindictive. It's like he really like.
Right. So I did an interview with the escort, Sly Diggler, who had done like 10 freak-offs with 50 and 50's baby mother. And what had happened was Diddy used to always tape everything on his phone, but they had similar phones. So this one night, Diddy was probably high and grabbed his phone on accident and recorded it, so he had the whole video on his phone.
I seen some of it.
Yeah, we showed a screen capture. We blurred a lot out,
yeah.
But I watched the whole video.
Wasn't that Diddy walking past?
As Diddy on one side, yeah. Yeah, and he was all greased up. He was all like baby oiled up himself. I didn't think that was part of the whole situation. I thought he was just having other people baby oil themselves, but he was partaking in the baby oil.
Oh.
Yeah, seeing a baby oil naked Diddy was
something. I know one thing. That
I can't unsee, unfortunately, but
that documentary shined a bad light on Diddy. It did a lot of harm.
Well, let me ask you a question. Now that you know that Diddy has a medical condition. It's called a micropenis. Does that sort of explain everything?
No.
No?
No.
You don't think like a male insecurity like that makes you be over the top? And
I mean, if you got $900 million, I mean, I would think, I would assume that would cover up any insecurities you had. Like,
hey man, listen, Young Miami was doing the most for those 3 inches. Let me tell you, she had signs up at the award shows. Like, she was fighting with other girls online.
I think he's just diabolical from something else. I don't think it got nothing to do with that. You know what I mean?
Man, listen, if I had 3 inches, me and those 3 inches would be fucking all these girls. Man, I would not be hiring another dude to come do something for me. Like that doesn't make no damn sense.
That's definitely mental. That's just mental. It's because mind you, if you got 3 inches, right? It seems like the last thing you would want to do is get somebody with a big ass. Fuck your girl.
Right, that make you feel bad.
Yeah, even worse, like
right?
God, like that is
that's what I was thinking. I am the star of this show.
Yeah, like,
right? No. So I'm not a supporting actor here.
No, yeah, like, it seems like it would be worse to do that.
Right.
So I don't.
That's what I was thinking. Because someone's like, hey, because you got so much money and whatever else. I'm like, no, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way.
I just think he had too much power and nobody never told him no.
But then he would play when the dude would bust. All the guys said the same. The girl would run in the back and Diddy would go and play with it.
But that's what I'm saying. So that's just like, I think that's just a Diddy thing. I never heard nobody else do that like ever in life. So I mean, I don't. Well, I can't even diagnose him. I just know that I looked up to Diddy growing up.
And we all did.
That documentary kind of like, I mean, that documentary made me look at him different. I mean, but I think the way the society is now, I think when he get out of prison, he's gonna be more famous than he was any other time in his life.
Of course. He's more famous now than at any point in his life.
Yeah,
right now, at this very moment.
He's super famous.
Listen, if Trump pardoned him and next week he had a welcome home concert.
Everybody's going.
I think everyone's gonna go.
But what about you? You know, if you throw a party,
I wouldn't go.
If you throw a party, do you think everybody go?
I think a lot of people would go.
I think a lot of people would go to a party too.
I think a lot of people would go.
I think a lot of people
certain people, their PR would be like, nah, don't go to that.
But I think a lot of people. I know everybody will want to go.
Yeah, Taylor Swift won't go.
No, she's not going. She can't go.
Let me see. Who would go? You think the Locks would go?
No.
No?
No.
You think Mace would go?
No.
No?
No. Only people would go with people who's like, don't care. Charleston White would go.
Charleston White would go.
He'd go.
Aiden Ross would go.
He'd go. Yeah.
Who else? Academics would go.
Academics would go.
He would go.
Yeah, he would go.
He would go.
He would go for Joe Budden wouldn't go.
Joe Budden wouldn't go, no.
No, Joe Budden wouldn't go.
I think Birdman would go.
No.
No?
No. Birdman ain't going. I actually talked to Birdman last week.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I talk to Birdman sometimes.
Maybe I don't think Birdman going to that.
Probably not. What about NBA YoungBoy? Did he show up to the Diddy welcome home party?
See, I think Lil Baby might go.
Lil Baby might go. Yeah?
Young Thug could go.
Right. He can relate.
Yeah, I think Young
Thug. Locked up for a while?
I think most of the rappers in Atlanta probably would go.
I mean, Diddy used to fuck with Atlanta heavy.
Yeah, I mean.
Do you think Big Meech would go? Because they actually have a history. With Big Meech,
I don't know. I
go to Diddy's welcome home party.
I never see
because you know something. Let me tell you a story. This is a true story right here, right? Because I was out there during this time. Remember, BMF got into it with Wolf, who was like Puffy's main bodyguard, and a shootout happened, and Wolf got killed.
Yeah,
I was out there when Meech was on house arrest, right? He had an ankle monitor on, but then no one cooperated, so he got off. You know who threw him a party as soon as he got off house arrest?
Puff.
That's right.
See,
and this was Puff's main bodyguard / muscle. This is the dude that was doing all the dirt for Puff. And you throw a party for the dude that kills him.
Because Puff don't care.
Puff don't care.
Did you see on the documentary when he was in Harlem shaking people's hands like, I got to go take a bath.
Yeah.
Like, I got to watch these people off me. Like, I said, who was the person that was filming him? He let people film him that close up and then lose the footage.
Yeah.
That footage damaged him bad. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
When they said he was having sex with his son, a threesome with his sons, I said,
wait, what?
You hear the part they say he'd be having?
Well, okay, so the part, what's the name? Lil Rod?
No.
I don't know if I believe most of the stuff he's saying.
I
know he was there, but I just don't believe most of the stuff he's saying. Because, okay, here's the thing. In his lawsuit, there was a whole part about how Stevie J was doing all this gay sex, and here's a picture of Stevie J having sex with a dude. And I remember I talked to Stevie about this. We did an interview. We specifically talked about this because I remember after that came out, there's a gay male porn star that says, no, that's actually one of my videos. Mr. Combs informed Mr. Jones that he had engaged in sexual intercourse with rapper Redacted, R&B singer Redacted, and Stevie J. And then there was a video that was included, like a screenshot. It was included in the
I'll slap fire out of Little Rock.
in the lawsuit, which showed a homosexual scene, which he claimed was you.
Come on.
But then gay adult film star D'Angelo Knockout Marquise
put his hand up and was like,
and
that's
said, no,
his
that's
dirty
me.
work.
I'm doing the gay shit. This is me.
That's his dirty work. But why? But listen, so his whole story got more holes in it. You know them Jamaican shirts with the holes in it?
Yeah.
His story got more holes in it than that.
So he just made up something.
Just made up some shit.
So
Just threw in
he
a
was-
random picture and said,
I mean,
oh,
you
it's
think he's
DJ.
just trying to get retaliation because he didn't get paid for his beats?
Possibly.
I mean, that's a low thing to do to say somebody has sex with you just to get retaliation. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, he claimed that Diddy was going to give him his house.
The house next door to his house.
House next door in Star Island.
My thing
really?
is this.
Really? These like $20 million homes.
But even if it happened to him, I don't really feel sorry for him because he's a man.
What do you mean?
I don't care if Puff hits you from the back if you're a man, if you ain't do nothing about it. I mean, if you wake up and you think Puff hit you and you just still cool making beats, and I don't want to hear you complain about it later. Don't complain. We don't care. Like the guy who said the own part of Bad Boy, and at the end he like, well, Puff sexually assaulted me too. I don't care if he did or not. You should have said something that day. You never heard of 911? You never heard of retaliation? You never heard, so I'm looking at these men saying they got sexually assaulted by another man and want us to feel sorry for him. For some reason, I just can't bring myself to feel sorry for it. Like, I mean.
Well, you know, it's interesting. There's a former Bad Boy artist that actually talked about that situation. You may not have seen this before. Let me go ahead and play it for you. Hold on a second.
As an artist, formerly on Bad Boy Records in the 90s, I was as horrified as anyone to hear about the P. Diddy allegations. I've been trying to find hidden meanings that just aren't there.
Diddy hit my G-spot every time. Yeah, Diddy hit my G-spot. Satisfied.
Real certified Gs need a spot to go where they're going to be surrounded by other real certified Gs.
Is that real?
No, it's not real.
I was saying, that's not real. It can't be.
Yeah, shout out to Ryan Long, comedian.
No,
who put
listen,
that
bro, he
together.
killed that. Listen, that is crazy. He went far with that drop.
Diddy hit my G spot. Yo, man, G's need a spot, man. That's what's about. I don't understand why y'all tripping out there.
I know that ain't, man. That is crazy. Yo, I know you got 1 million views with that.
We got a few views. I mean, he made that on his own page, but I saw it and I reposted it. Okay, so let's see who else you're beefing with. Charleston White. What is this about? Now, me and Charleston do not have the best history.
But that's my thing with Charleston White. He always try to like say things and then backtrack and try to outsmart somebody and maneuver his words. He just can't do it with me. He talked about my son passing away, made it funny. He thought it was going to affect me. It's so crazy. He was talking about my son passing away, making fun of it. And then he said my son wasn't handsome, but the picture he put up thinking it was my son was actually Freeway's son. You know what I mean? So he made a mistake doing that, whatever.
Oh.
So I just been cleaning him out. I basically be laughing at him, talking about his eye. He's really insecure about his eye. He hate that eye. So when I get on that eye, he just want to break down. He said he's not messing with Sean Cotton no more. He's not doing Say Cheese TV no more. You know, he's bigger than Breakfast Club, bigger than you, bigger than YouTube. I mean, he crashing out. The last interview he did with Say Cheese, he talked about me the whole interview.
Oh, did he?
Yes.
Okay.
He said you let this Oschino, this fast talking, stuttering motherfucker talk about me on his platform. So he told Sean Cotton that he was on my side and not his side. Like he wanted Sean Cotton to be more on his side, whatever. Like, I mean, so basically he just was crying. I mean, acting like a little kid. That's all.
Well, I mean, I will say this, and this is me speaking completely objectively at this point. Charleston White owes everything to Sean Cotton
Everything.
and Say Cheese.
Everything.
Because I'll be honest, I'd never heard of Charleston White until I saw him on Say Cheese. And because he was doing such big numbers on Say Cheese, we reached out to him and we did 2 interviews with him. So that was all Sean Cotton. Sean Cotton gets all the credit for Charleston White. So for him saying that he don't fuck with him and he's turning on whatever else.
He said they want to see him fail. He said he only messed with Joe Rogan and Adam Ross, and he not doing YouTube.
Has he done Joe Rogan?
I don't think
Charleston
I
White's
don't
never
think-
done Joe
I don't
Rogan.
even think Joe Rogan would let him on his platform.
Yeah.
But, I mean, so like I don't know what. But so he was crying like, yeah, Say Cheese the reason why he can't get a brand deal because of the titles of his videos on YouTube.
No one giving Charleston White a damn brand deal.
nobody-
I mean, this dude wants babies to die and makes fun of dead people. And
He talked about everybody from. He talked about
Yeah, every racist thing you could possibly say. I think he said he wanted to rape Asian babies, and he would hail Hitler and want Jews to die.
I mean, the worst thing he did was
he talked about my kids. It's whatever. He talked about Boosie's kids,
my kids, Freeway
your
kids,
kids,
Gillie kids.
Freeway's kids. The thing is about Charleston is like, okay, that's cool. You found your lane. Mm-hmm. Your lane is to be just as mean as you could possibly be.
Polarizing.
Yeah, I'm going to be as mean to people as I could possibly be. And there's repercussions for that. He's also been assaulted more than most people. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No brand will want him because, his swag not right. The stuff he say not, even the way he dressed now. He dresses not age appropriate. But, you know what I mean? Because my thing is this, we all older gentlemen, okay? But the way he looks, you look how to match the clothes. It just don't. Everything he does to me look like bozo-ish. I mean, even the fact that he got like me, I'm going bald. I cut it off. I'm not fighting. My hip hop is going. I mean, he got a big bald spot right here, like he giving George Jefferson. So when I start, I make videos laughing at him all day. He hate that. Like he don't like nobody laughing at him. He like people to be mad and upset about what he say. I mean, so I don't give him that. So so everybody on the internet saying I won.
I mean, do you think that his barber charges a full price, or does
he better not charge a full price? He better not charge a full price. He said, "Look at my sneakers. He had some glittery Louis Vuitton sneakers on. Okay. Now, they look nice on certain people, but not on you, Charleston White. You like a clown with expensive clothes on. He don't even look right with chains on. You know, chains supposed to be like chains not for him. Rings and stuff it's not for him. Like he's supposed to have on like a jumper." Like a jumper or something like that, or a Dickie set or something. He need a stylist.
Some overalls or something?
Yeah, it's just that his eye, he look older than he is. I think he's way older than me. We like the same age. I'm like, damn, Charleston White, I thought you was my old head. Then you told on your friends on the stand as a kid.
Yeah.
But you went around talking about, I murdered a white man. No, you didn't murder nobody. Your friend did it, you told to come home. And so everything about him just fraudulent and he's getting exposed and he's not used to people turning on him. He used to people being on his side. So he don't like the people more on my side than on his side. You know what I mean? So.
Well, you and Gillie.
Oh, yeah, Gillie. So I tipped me and Gillie was friends. But shout out to Gillie. Today on the ride up here today, people on live said, won't you and Gillie just fight? They got the KO parties already. You know what I mean? And I would fight him. You know what I mean?
Yeah. How tall is Gillie? Gillie's not that tall.
But his mouth, he talk like he tall. Got a lot of mouth. So what happened? This is how it started. You know him and Meek Mill is Bookie Butt Butts. They like really close Bookie Butt Butts. They got a bromance, right? So I had a video on my page talking about Meek Mill's. Gillie made a mistake and liked it. They say he made a mistake and liked it. Then he unliked it, right? I didn't see it. People see everything. They say, oh, you see what Gillie did, whatever. I didn't pay no mind. But I guess so many people saw it and was saying something about it. Gillie felt like he had to respond. You ever like something and then unlike, then start talking trash about me. So after that, I'm going to pounce on him. So I've been pouncing on him, you know what I mean? And even with Wallow, I said, Wallow, don't let Gillie get you in trouble, Wallow. You know what I mean? Because I went to the with a young lady, she was getting a wax, right? And he said, do you want to get a wax? I said, no, I don't get wax. He said, well, I don't get wax. It's ass wax all the time. I said, well.
What? I don't know anything about this.
I'm just telling you.
Just so everyone knows.
So my thing is
no
this.
idea.
Wallow, don't let Gillie get, because what's this my thing? If I'm beefing with Chris, I'm beefing with Neef too. It's a y'all group.
Right.
So Gillie, if I beef with Gillie, Wallow just by default just
right.
like got it's
a package deal.
It's a package deal. So Wallow, you gotta tell Gillie to shut up. You know what I mean? Because I don't like all this body moving. He act like the girls off this, what's that Victoria's Secret that had the wings?
Okay.
Gillie act like that now. Then his hat he wears. This fucking bozo hat. It's like a big, I don't know if you saw it.
A big giant hat, yeah.
The dumbest shit. It makes me embarrassed to be from Philadelphia.
It's an Eagles hat usually, right?
Yes, but it's like, no, you can wear that hat at the game. Cool, wear that hat at the game. When you wear that hat on a regular street, that shit is like the most bozo-ish shit I've seen in my whole life being from Philly. And then people from out of town like, do y'all wear those hats? Then I just seen Meek with one on now. I said, oh, these motherfuckers are super bozos. I mean, so I be like, just leave me alone. Because I'm going to call you out on bozoism.
What was that video that you posted, and we'll show it on the side here, where he's like at a fight and he's like screaming at someone?
They just had a knockout party. He just acting crazy like he was on drugs or something. Let me sweating. This my thing. I said to Gillie, Gillie, why would you interview Beanie Siegel, the nigga who beat the shit out you? and you interviewing them, but you mad at me. I never
Wait,
touched you.
wait. So Beanie and
Beat the shit out of Gillie, a kid,
When?
on South Street. This was in front of Birdman. That's why Birdman stopped fucking with Gillie.
over what?
Because state property and Major Figures was going back and forth back then.
Okay, so Gillie was part of Major Figures.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
So Bean seen him on South Street when the All-Star was in Philly. All-Star NBA All-Star game was in Philly. And Gillie was with Birdman and them. I mean, Bean seen him coming out the store, put his arm around him, beat him up in front of Baby, and that's when Baby stopped messing with Gillie. But Gillie denied it for a long time. I mean, but now you shouldn't have fucked with me because I was there.
You saw it.
Yes.
You actually saw it.
I actually saw it.
You're not trolling right
No,
now.
listen, my cousin is the one that drove Beans from the scene to take him home after he beat Gillie up. I got him on my page talking about it. Like, and my cousin don't got nothing to do with it. He don't do the internet thing, but he like, yeah, you know, but even Beans even said it. Beans said it on text to him. You know what I mean? But Birdman said it. Birdman said, man, the reason why I stopped messing with Gillie, man, I seen Beanie Siegel put his hands on him and he had a gun on him and they ain't do nothing. Yeah.
So what? He should have pulled out a gun and shot Beanie Siegel?
I would've.
Really?
Yeah. I would've.
Right now, at this age?
I don't have to be shooting. He's older now. I could probably beat him up. But if I feel like I'm losing the fight, I got a gun on me. You're not beating me up with a gun on me. I just don't think if that's the case, don't have a gun on you. A gun is for protection,
Right.
not to get beat up with it. Like I don't.
Right, but people get the drop on you sometimes.
Yeah, but I'm saying if you
The
punch me
drop
in my
is the
face,
drop, right?
This is what I think. I think the way my temper is, if you punch me in my face and I got a gun on me, I'm gonna shoot you just on reaction. Pow! Like it's not even going. Then I'm like, damn, I probably shouldn't have did that. But I don't. If you carry the gun, you got to be prepared to use it.
Well, yeah, that's why I don't carry a gun. Look, I don't usually carry a gun with me. Just because I don't want to be caught in a situation where I have to kill somebody and then it ends up, going to court and they'll try to say that it wasn't a justified homicide. So
You gotta understand, you never been shot before too.
you've been shot before?
10 times.
All right, yeah, we talked about this, yeah.
Yeah, so I got a whole type of different.
Yeah, you got a different
Yeah, I got a whole different
viewpoint. Right. Yeah, no, I feel you.
PTSD. If they say people got PTSD, I got PTSD. You know what I'm saying? So like I don't care about prison. I hate it. It's terrible. But being in the hospital shot up was worse.
Good point.
Very worse.
Good point.
You know what I'm saying? So, but this Philadelphia. I mean, everybody in Philadelphia. Having a gun in Philadelphia is like having underwear on.
Where were you shot in your body?
Everywhere. Stomach and hands, elbows, legs, all right here.
Huh.
You know what I mean?
Do you have any bullets left in you?
Yeah.
Where?
I don't even want to say it. I think it's funny. I got a big ass bullet in my ass. Like,
Yeah. You can feel it?
yes, you can feel it.
Really?
Can you feel it?
So if you like touch your ass, you can actually feel like the actual metal bullet in there?
Can you?
Right.
It's like this big.
Wow.
It's been in there since 1997.
And what if you just have a doctor remove it?
I just don't want a doctor all playing in my ass and cutting my ass open and all that. I just let it stay in there.
I would have taken it out.
Yeah,
I
I
would've
don't
gotten
fuck-
taken
Cause I just picture me being on the table bent over, and he got the scalpel.
Okay.
This shit-
You're in a doctor's office.
Yeah, I know, but I just
It's not like you met some dude at a club and you ended up in a motel room somewhere like that. Come on. Like,
It's been in there so long. It's like it's been in there so long. I was like, man, fuck it. This is
hey, listen, it's your body.
Yeah,
It's
like,
your body. I'm not gonna tell you what you should do with your
Suppose
ass.
something go wrong. Like I'm cool. Like something might go wrong. The last thing you want is to get an infection in your ass. You know what I mean? I just leave it in there. Just let it go in and just be in there. You know what I mean?
This is why Gillie doesn't like me. So me and Gillie were actually cool around the start of VladTV, and he had done something with Will Smith. And we ran into each other. He's like, oh yeah, we'll get you all the footage. And then he just didn't give me the footage. And I remember when I was like, he's like, oh, well, let's do an interview or something. And I'm like, well, but you never gave me that footage. And it just never really kind of went past that, but whatever. It is what it is. When he started to pop, I remember I reached out to him and I heard he was still mad about that. And I'm just like, well,
Yeah, petty boy. Yeah, a little petty guy.
but this kind of started over you giving me your word and then going back on your word. So I'm willing to say whatever. Why don't you just say whatever? We're all in the same space. What's the big deal? But I'd heard that, he has spoken negatively about me to like other people.
Oh, yeah, he's a very bad. He a hater. Gillie's definitely
Man,
definitely a hater for sure. I mean, I know him, so
I don't get it, because really we're not friends like that. We're all in the same business. And I found a lot of, positivity from working with other people in my business. I was the first person to, find Charlemagne when he was in South Carolina. I put him on mixtapes. We're still friends.
Did you hear what Gillie said to when he's interviewing, what's that, Joey Badass? He told Joey Badass, man, if I see a young nigga that's good at doing this podcast shit, I'm not putting him on. He gonna probably take my spot.
Yeah, that's lame.
I mean, that's the kind of mentality that he got.
I have been the exact opposite. Ask anybody. All these dudes, when Adam first came around, Adam 22, I had him on my show. We had each other's numbers. He would call me for any type of advice. Sean Cotton had him on my show. He said he would watch Vlad TV. That's what gave him the idea to do his own show. Traplo Ross, academics, everybody. I did Bootleg Kev's show. Like Danza, I did his show. Me and him still talk. Like I try to embrace everybody because there's enough eyeballs to go around.
No, but he got different. He's very arrogant. He's very bad. Like he a baddie. So I call him a baddie.
He's a baddie.
Gillie's a baddie now. Even his body language, he just got bad. Everything's baddie to him now. You know what I mean? So he's a baddie now.
Yeah, I mean, look, Gillie, you gonna watch this. You can get my phone number.
And Gillie, if you want to fight, let's fight. You got the KO party already. You got the boxing gloves. You got the ring. You got the promotions. Get it off your chest. It's just big. I would do it.
I got my money on you.
I would do it. And I'm going to train hard.
I got my money on you.
Listen, I can see me now train and listen to that Rocky song, I Ate a Tiger, every morning, running down the street.
Well, speaking of boxing real quick, let's just take a little detour here. Did you watch the fight?
Yes, I did.
You know what fight I'm talking about, of course.
Yes, Anthony Joshua, Jake Paul.
Right. Now, according to betonline.ag, before the fight, Anthony Joshua was favored minus 1,040.
He was favored.
He was favored.
Of course.
That means you'd have to bet over $1,000 to make $100 on Anthony Joshua.
But it's almost guaranteed.
It's almost guaranteed. Jake Paul was 578, meaning that almost 6-1 odds. And I think Drake actually put like 100,000 or something on Jake Paul and lost it all.
You know, but I understand. Just for Jake Paul getting in the ring with Anthony Joshua, I commend him.
Yeah, I would
like
do
when
that
you
shit.
see Anthony Joshua, like
he is mad. Oh, when I saw the weigh-in, I said it's over. It's over.
Bro.
When I saw the weigh-in, I'm like, yo, Jake Paul getting knocked the fuck out.
Remember, Anthony Joshua was a real boxer. He beat
Olympic champion, gold medalist.
He beat Klitschko. He the first one to beat Klitschko and took the
He
belt from
beat
Klitschko.
Ngannou.
Yeah, knocked him out.
Knocked him out.
So I said, as soon as he catch Jake Paul, but Jake Paul got a chin because that was to put him out.
Well, his chin was broken.
But he still was
two different places.
But
And
Jake
he lost
Paul
teeth.
got a lot of heart to go in that ring with him. A lot of heart. For me, he won just for that. Because ain't so many people going in the ring with Anthony Joshua.
Yeah, but it also showed how bad of a boxer he really is.
But he's not big enough to fight him.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Well, no, they're both heavyweights. That's not true. No, that's
he was
not
212
true.
though.
He is a heavyweight. No, but that's heavyweight, right?
But you know he went up to 212. He's not normally 212.
He's pretty tall.
He's 6 feet.
Right.
Anthony Joshua's 6'6".
Right, but they're still both heavyweights.
I'm saying, but you remember he's fighting when he's what you call him? He wasn't heavyweight. When he
Man,
fought,
how many tall motherfuckers did Mike Tyson knock out? Remember that big 6'5" white boy that he just brutalized?
Mike Tyson's special.
Yeah, here we go. Heavyweight is over 200 pounds.
Yeah. So when he fought, what you call him? Like one night, what's a guy named baldhead UFC fighter? Who just fought the other day?
De Silva.
With De Silva,
Anderson Silva.
He fought Anderson De Silva. He was like 180 or something like that. He went up to fight Joshua. That's why he said, Joshua, you can't be over 245 because But that's why he was so tired, trying to carry that 212 around. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, anybody step in the ring with Anthony Joshua and really fight him, I tip my hat off to you.
Well,
He's an Olympic gold medalist. He's not just a regular big guy. He's a big guy that can fight.
Oh yeah. No, look, I remember a couple of days before, I was on the phone with Lennox Lewis, right? And he was out there for the fight, and he was like, "Listen, the Mike Tyson fight was definitely fixed, but this fight's not going to be fixed."
He's not fixed.
That's what he said ahead of the fight.
You see his face afterwards?
Oh, he was fucked up.
That one hit.
Yeah.
He was running too for his life. I don't think Jake Paul could do another fight though with him in it.
With who?
With Jake Paul himself. He might could get other people to fight, but I don't think nobody want to see him fight no more.
That was a pretty bad loss.
Yeah, but I think Jake Paul would have beat Gervonta Davis.
You think?
Yeah.
Just because he's bigger?
Yeah. Size. He too big.
Yeah, but
Gervonta 135.
But think about this. Gervonta could have hit Jake Paul if he landed
Yeah, but
the punch.
you understand-
Like, that could have been similar to the Anthony Joshua fight.
No, you understand. When you 200 pounds and somebody 135 hit you, it hurt just as hard as it would hit somebody the same
Yeah,
size
but that's
as you.
not a normal 135 pounder hitting you.
Yeah, but Jake Paul hit
that's
hard.
like a little Mike Tyson.
Jake Paul put people to sleep too.
Not professional fighters.
I mean, them UFC fighters.
Yeah, who are like 50.
But I'm not scared of somebody 135. It's hard to see somebody 135.
I don't know, man. I've interviewed Javante. I've been around him. I wouldn't want that motherfucker on me. Like that.
Oh, not.
That motherfucker can hit.
So if they was fighting, you'd have put your money on Javante over Jake Paul?
Javante was heavily favored.
I'd have put my money on Jake Paul.
Was heavily favored in that fight. Heavily
I think
favored.
Javante never got hit by somebody that's 200 pounds that hit hard. Jake Paul hit hard. If he catch and his arms long, he's 6 feet.
If he can catch you.
If Jake Paul catch,
Javante's fast as hell.
he fast, but I think he would have lost. I think he would have brodied him and pushed him around.
No, he would have done all that. He would have done all that.
But I didn't like that fight. I'm like, why you fighting him? We all small. But then he just went from Javante to the biggest motherfucker he could find. I heard he made a lot of money.
That was a bad switch up right there.
They say he made
for
like
him.
90 million.
Yeah, but
Bro, I'm fighting anybody for 90 million.
yeah,
Yes.
but he already had like 90
I
million.
don't care. Like, there's
He
90
got
million.
fucked up.
Broken jaw, 90 million. Yeah.
Broken jaw in 2 different places, lost teeth.
Yeah, you can buy teeth, 90 million.
But he already had like over 100 million. That's what I'm saying.
But then he got 200 million. That's the difference.
Okay, let's put it like this. Don't tell me the number, but think about what's in your bank account.
Mhm.
Okay? Think about the number that's in your bank account. I will double it for you to go in the ring with Anthony Joshua. Double it.
It ain't enough for my account. To
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's the equivalent of what Jake Paul just went through. They doubled his account, let's say, and he got fucked up.
So you wouldn't go in there for 90 million?
I'll put it like this.
Come on, Vlad.
I'll put it like this. I'll tell you the same, and I have a significant amount of money in my accounts, right? In the millions. I'm not going to say how much, but definitely in the millions, right? If you doubled my account, I would not go in the ring with Anthony Joshua.
No, but you going in for 90 million though. You got to think about that.
90 million. That's way more than doubling. That's way more than doubling. I don't know, man. You might not survive that type of beating. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Jake Paul is way bigger than me and is trained and way more muscular. Like, me in the ring with Anthony Joshua, I might literally get my head knocked off. I might die in that ring.
They gonna give you 4 months to train.
Man, you give me 40 months to train. I don't think I'll be ready for Anthony Joshua. That motherfucker's a monster.
Yeah.
6'5",
240.
Olympic gold medal winner, knocking out Ngannou, who, you know, was going head to head with Tyson Fury.
You know who he remind me of when I see him in the ring? A black Drago or Rocky.
A little bit. I must break you.
You know, like a black Drago, but bigger. Like, yeah.
Well, speaking of that, there's actually supposed to be a fight in February between Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury.
I don't think Anthony Joshua could beat Tyson Fury.
Well, here's the thing. BetOnline.ag has Fury as the winner at -210. Joshua's +160. Definitely a lot closer than other fights, but you could double your money. Well, you could 1.5 times your money on Joshua, but you'd have to put in over $200 to make $100 on Fury.
Because I think Fury a better boxer. He's taller, his jab better, he can fight better. I just got him winning.
Yeah, Fury's such an anomaly, man. He doesn't
He
look
weird.
like
Then he
a-
got a chin. You
Yeah,
gotta
he's got
knock
a
him
gut,
sense.
but he'll beat the shit out of you.
You know who nobody can beat though? Usyk. Nobody can beat him. Like he just can fight. Like he don't hit super hard. He just can fight. He's like a heavyweight Mayweather.
Yeah, so you definitely put Fury
I've definitely put Fury
over
in.
Joshua.
Yes.
Would you say that Fury is the greatest heavyweight of this era?
No, Klitschko.
Really?
I like Klitschko.
Have they ever fought?
No, Klitschko, I think, even though he lost to Joshua, Klitschko, he was beating everybody for like 10, 15 years straight. Like just beating everybody. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's that Usyk. I like Ruiz, even though he the one who beat Joshua, upset Joshua the first time. Andy Ruiz,
Yeah.
I like him a lot.
The fat dude, right?
Yeah, he's real good, man.
Yeah.
He real good.
What happened to him though?
He got that money. They
That
start
was
eating
it, huh?
Snickers.
See, you know that happened to. I remember I did an interview with him as
Riddick Bowe.
Buster Douglas.
Yeah,
Well, Riddick Bowe also to a certain degree, but Buster Douglas especially. Remember he beat Tyson.
His life changed.
His life changed.
Then he got knocked
He
right out.
didn't even try with Holyfield,
Yeah, he got
and then like he went to like 350 pounds and got so fat that he went into a diabetic coma.
Man, it's crazy.
Yeah, he ended up in the hospital on life support from diabetes just because of how he was just eating, depressed. Everyone's talking, oh, you're a fluke. You didn't really beat Tyson, blah, blah. And he just got so big. I remember seeing a picture of him like in Sports Illustrated. He was just huge, looked like Big Pun.
Is he still alive?
Yeah, he's still alive. Yeah, I interviewed him a few years ago. And went to a diabetic coma. And then at that point, he's like, okay, let me get my life together. Lost weight, started getting back in the gym. I think he had a few more fights, but nothing ever big.
You know, still look good though, even though he's older. Lennox Lewis.
Yeah? Yeah, I was on the phone with him. But I haven't actually met up with him yet.
Lennox Lewis.
You know who looks great?
Sugar Ray Leonard looked good.
Sugar Ray Leonard. I was about to say, I've been hanging out with him recently. Yeah.
Sugar Ray Leonard looked,
yeah,
he gotta be like,
yeah.
How old is he? Like 60-something, 70, 60-something?
70s or 80s?
Like I think he's like 69, something like that.
69.
I don't
Yeah.
know that.
You know what's funny was that he was actually one of the ring announcers during the Mike Tyson fight where he bit Holyfield's ear. And I was like, what did you say? He said, I don't know what to say. No one was ready for this.
He was getting $10 million in 82 and 83.
Oh, yeah, Tyson was filthy
No,
rich.
I'm talking about Sugar Ray Leonard.
Oh, Sugar Ray?
He was
I
getting
know
like,
about Tyson. Yeah.
No, when Sugar Ray Leonard, for Hegler and Hearns and all the people, he was getting like $10, $12 million back. In 1982, $12 million?
Yeah.
That's why he's still living in that big mansion like that he live in.
Well, his house, his house
it's
didn't
up
burn
for sale.
down. Well, he was in Altadena, which was close to where,
I
I
can
think
see him
Palisades.
joining
He was close to Palisades where his house didn't burn down, but houses around him burned
Yeah.
down. So he was staying in a hotel for a while.
I know he was selling this crazy house for like $60 million, something crazy.
Man, listen, I got to drive him home back to his hotel one night. We guys, just hung out for an hour, just talking. Me and Sugar Ray Leonard. It's like these little moments, man.
Yeah,
these little
Sugar-
moments of life. I'm like, wow, I'm here with one of the greatest fighters of this era.
Yeah, I remember when I was a kid, Sugar Ray Leonard was on every commercial.
Oh, yeah.
Like when you cut on TV.
Because he was like a pretty boy,
Yeah.
really
Pepsi,
well-spoken,
Coca-Cola.
great smile,
Yeah.
really personable, a lot of personality, and he whooped that ass in the ring.
It's crazy because you would think Mayweather would have the same kind of like
Well, the thing about Mayweather, which is interesting, is that, and I remember he mentioned this once, he's never done any sort of sponsorships.
No, Hublot.
He's never, yeah, but that's a little, whatever. They probably just gave him some free watches and called it a day. But it's like he's never done anything with Nike
That's
or
crazy to me.
Adidas.
Crazy.
And they've been giving him offers. Like, seriously. You don't think that, like, Mayweather could have had his own Nike shoe or his own Adidas, like, line?
You think he turned it down? You think they didn't offer?
I think he turned it down. I think with him, he probably felt like, yeah, this is cool money, but I probably have no ownership in this. And I'd rather, business-wise, I think he had a different approach.
Or definitely wear Mayweather Nike.
Yeah,
For sure.
of course.
Like it's like
Yeah.
I don't even know how they look, but I would
Wear
wear
'em
Mayweather.
anyway.
Yeah. I think if he had a Nikes, everybody would wear them, and
Right.
you could make them cost a lot.
Mayweather.
The money,
It'd
the
be like
money.
Jordan's almost.
Yeah, but $300 from the rip. The Mayweathers.
Mayweather's.
Mayweather, you gotta listen to the idea. I think you go talk to Nike.
There you go. All right, so you and Freeway, me and Freeway go back.
Yeah, Ben Freeway go back too.
So what's the problem?
He burnt me out some money at his concert show and act like he didn't. I
What do
just
you
didn't like that. I mean, because this is what happened. So I did a show in Maryland, got him a check, whatever. Then I turned around and found out he was telling promoters to cut me out of shows, right? So I ended up popping up to the State Property Shop, performed and everything, and he didn't pay me. He told the boy, don't pay me. And I caught him. Charlie Mack, I think I talked about it before. Him and Charlie Mack, was in cahoots. But now I found out I was more Freeway than Charlie Mack. So I just was like giving them the business, letting them know I know, let them know that was some nut shit you did, or all that. Because at the end of the day, my son left behind a 1-month-old daughter when he passed away.
Damn.
She's 5 years old now. So you cutting me out of money, it's like you saying it's a slap in the face when you know what I'm going through. Man, Freeway's sons passed away 4 days apart.
Yeah, I heard.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, bro, why would you do that, bro? And then he played his sympathy card like he don't do nothing, like, so make me look like the bad guy. So I just take the role as the bad guy. You know what I mean? I'm like, bro, why would you cut me out of a show? We not beefing or nothing. We had nothing. It was no reason to do it. Just I don't know why he did it. So I just don't understand that. So it pissed me off a lot.
Okay. And wasn't he a sheriff or something like that?
Yeah, it became. You gotta understand when you're an honorary sheriff, but you still going around saying these rap songs about how you hustle from the sun come at me and sun and all this. You're giving me a mixed signal. Because my thing is this. For me, the police for me represent a certain thing. You know what I mean? Police and me don't like, mind you, I know some cops personally that I got love for, that I know personally. But overall, as far as the police, when you see a cop behind you, you get nervous. You don't never think. I never think about they about to help me. I never see a cop like, oh yeah, it's the cops here. Yes. When I see the cops, I think, oh shit, what they about to do? They're almost more worse for me than I would see if I see an enemy. You know what I'm saying? Because they got the power to just say you did something, lock you. You know, I got locked up for murder I didn't do. So
Yeah.
I'm PTSD with the police. So to see somebody talk about all these drug dealing and killing all their whole life and still do, but then become an honorary sheriff, it's like, what do you? Now, if you stop rapping and become a positive, this and that and the third and all that, it probably would make more sense to me a little bit. But you can't be talking about selling drugs on concerts and then going to be an honorary sheriff in Philadelphia.
All right, well, let me ask you a question. So, I'm not Muslim, right? I'm Jewish, but I'm also not very religious on top.
I know,
So I'll just say that.
Yeah.
But for example, my friend Napoleon from the Outlaws, when he became Muslim, Muslims aren't even supposed to do music.
You know, or smoke, or
Yeah.
drink.
So, for example, he did a documentary and he couldn't use any music. He just had kind of some humming and so forth in the background. He doesn't do music anymore either because he takes it that seriously. He moved to Saudi Arabia, the whole nine. So Freeway has always been Muslim. And he's taken it seriously. I mean, he's even talked about God and so forth, some of our interviews, even off camera. So does it somewhat conflict with doing certain types of lyrics and during certain types of songs while still being Muslim?
I mean, you're not supposed to do music at all, period. You know what I mean?
What's wrong with music?
I know, just
In
say
Islam.
Islam say it's a sin. You're not supposed to, like, you're not
Music
supposed
is a sin.
to, not supposed to drink, smoke. You're not even supposed to have pictures of people's face up in your house.
Okay, drinking and smoking, I get. Pictures, I don't quite get, but maybe,
Yeah.
I'm not here to judge.
But my thing is this,
But what is the problem with music?
you're just not supposed. They say it's haram. It's a sin. I guess when they say when you dancing and all this, I guess it gets you hyper. So I don't know. Maybe it overstimulates you. I don't know. They just say that it's a sin.
So there's no famous Muslim singers?
No, not like that's like really on their deen. That's really into their religion. No.
But there's lots
You
of
think
famous
about
Muslim rappers, though.
Think about the Taliban, right? You never see them playing. You never see them with no. You're not even allowed to. It's not even. They probably don't even have a guitar over there. It's like. I mean,
Wow.
do it make sense to me? Not really. You know what I mean?
Huh.
Not really, because I mean, a lot of stuff don't make sense to me though. Even the stuff when they say drinking and all that stuff is because at the end of the day, God made everything. So if you ask me, I know you don't think so.
I mean, listen.
You think selective, like, but who knows?
I mean, look, I'm not here to judge.
But see, I don't wear religion on my sleeve.
Yeah.
So I don't go around acting like I'm this and that and the third. I mean, a lot of people do, I don't. But I mean, so I don't really knock nobody with their religion, what they do, whatever, or stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, look, obviously in the black church, music is a big deal. In Judaism, music is a big deal, right? Different types of Christianity. I think Hinduism, yeah. You have like celebrations and music, Diwali, I think, so forth.
Most religions have music.
Yeah, so Islam doesn't embrace music, huh?
No.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Freeway know that, Freeway, you mean? But a lot of times people in Philadelphia use religion as a safety thing. If you're Muslim, it's like certain things people won't do to you. It's a lot of Muslims in Philadelphia.
Right.
So a lot of times people be Muslim just to be safe. Because they're really scared. Like a lot of people go to prison and become Muslim so they ain't nothing happen to them. You know what I mean? Because if you're Muslim in some prisons, nothing's going to happen to you if you're Muslim. If you're not Muslim, then who knows?
Listen, man, there's been some very wicked Muslims out there, just like there's been very
sure.
wicked Jews and wicked Christians and so forth.
A lot of people use religion as a manipulation tool.
I agree.
You know what I mean? So that's what I mean.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of just organized religion in general. I just feel like at the point that you start to monetize it, what are you really doing?
Yeah. I mean, that's how I look at it. Whatever your religion is, if it's a hell, whatever it is, you have to pay for it yourself. So why do I care about whatever somebody else's religion, whatever
Right.
they doing, what they got? But people always want to be involved with what you doing, what your religion is. Don't worry about whatever. I'm gonna die by myself. Wherever I'm gonna go and I die, it's on me. So you don't even have to worry about it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's how I look at it.
So who is this Garcia guy?
Well, he's a guy that holds Meek Mill's balls up. Like he's his ball. He's a ball holder. I mean, so he's a guy that I knew before Meek. He used to rap. Meek told him, "Don't rap no more. You're a bodyguard now." I mean, so he made a burger. He made a burger with my face on it, which I don't know if you know it's illegal to do, whatever, but.
The turkey burger?
Turkey burger, yes. And it hurt my feelings. You ever see the movie when Boys in the Hood when they killed Ricky and Trey was in that fight swinging at the air?
Yeah.
I was doing that when I
You were
seen
doing that?
Yeah, I was pissed off.
Okay.
Starting tomorrow, I will have the exclusive for limited time only Oschino turkey burgers on the menu.
People making food reviews about it. My feelings was hurt.
How were the reviews?
I don't know, I couldn't watch it, I was mad.
It's kind of funny though.
I was mad. I was like, okay. So he's selling turkey burgers with my name and my face on it. Okay.
Okay.
And I don't think that's legal.
Okay.
So I mean, so that's what that was.
I feel like since our last interview, you've just become more aggressive on the internet. Is that a fair statement?
I think I became more funny on the internet.
Okay, fair enough.
I think it's more funny than aggressive.
Hmm.
I mean, but I've definitely been more consistent.
Okay, fair enough.
Way more consistent.
Did you see that Nicki spoke at Charlie Kirk?
Yes, talking about Donald Trump and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I seen it.
Yeah, she spoke.
I
at
didn't see the whole thing, but I seen it.
Turning Point USA. Now, the interesting thing is, Charlie Kirk has publicly said that Nicki's a bad influence on black girls.
Minaj, Cardi B.
Okay, Nicki Minaj is causing dads to leave the home.
Hold on a second. I don't think that's a good role model for 18-year-old black girls. I don't think that songs that are talking about like glorifying wet female genitalia is, we need to change the story we're telling black America.
So Charlie Kirk has publicly said, I remember to a little black kid, he even said that the Civil Rights Act should have never passed.
Charlie Kirk. This is the thing with Charlie Kirk for me. When he was alive, I didn't know him.
Yeah, at all.
So like whatever he was saying didn't affect me at all. You know what I mean? But somebody sniping him from off a roof was kind of extreme. You know,
That was horrible.
Because I feel like anybody in America can say whatever they want to say.
Yeah,
So if his words hurt you so bad, don't listen to him.
right.
You know what I'm saying? That's plus I just feel like he was saying things to get a reaction, to monetize it, to make money off of it.
Right.
Who knows if he really feel like that behind closed doors? I don't care. So when people be getting so caught up in what somebody's saying, I think they're giving them too much power over you. You know what I'm saying? Like Charlie Kirk can say whatever he want to say. Who cares? I mean, I don't care.
Yeah.
But do I think he should have got sniped from off the roof? No.
No, it was awful. Did you hear
yeah.
how, what do you call it, Nicki Minaj on stage referred to J.D. Vance as an assassin on accident?
No.
Oh, you didn't see that?
No.
Oh my God. We're going to play that clip.
And you have amazing role models like the assassin J.D. Vance, our vice president. And when I say that,
trust me, there's nothing new under the sun that I have not heard, so you're fine. Yes, we did. I love you.
But you think somebody paid her off to talk on there?
Well, okay, so people say that, oh, she got $1 million, she needs the money, they're about to take her house. They're not going to take her house.
She got money.
Nicki Minaj, I looked it up.
Got $100 million, bro.
She makes between $1 and $2 million per show.
Yeah,
Per show. They're saying $1 million to do something like this that she knew would get a huge backlash.
She had to get more than that.
What I'm saying is she could just do a few shows and walk away with like $10 million.
But I'm pretty sure she got paid to do it, though.
I'm sure she got paid to do it, but I don't think that the money was the motivating factor behind her
Sometimes
doing
I
it.
think Nicki Minaj a little crazy sometimes, though.
Oh, I think more than a little crazy. I think she's crazy.
She funny, though. She is funny. I remember one time I was watching it live, and she had, I think, blonde hair, and somebody called her Hulk Hogan. She's like, who the fuck called
Oh,
me?
yeah, 'cause she had the bandana on.
Who the fuck called me Hulk Hogan? Yo, she funny, though, you know what I mean? But, like, I mean, I think she should leave politics alone.
Yeah, and if this clip plays a little longer, like Nicki just stops talking altogether. She's just like,
oh my God.
I can't believe I just said that. Yeah.
But they were showing stuff about Charlie Kirk's wife. It's kind of crazy, the story behind her, what they were showing. Like, she got all his stuff. It was,
I mean, look.
I don't know if it's like a conspiracy theory or what, but it sounds kind of crazy.
Yeah, I mean, Charlie Kirk really didn't like people like Nicki Minaj.
You didn't?
So you're now speaking on his platform, on his behalf. And what was crazy was J.D. Vance, when he did like this closing speech, he said something like, yeah, and we have people like Nicki Minaj here now, and now we could take DEI and throw in the waste bin of history. So he's using Nicki Minaj to justify DEI being taken away. And this is what she's doing. Oh, look, the black girl's with us. See? She don't like DEI either.
Not just a black girl that's very influential.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
yeah, one of the most famous black girls on earth.
Yeah. I saw how many followers she got. I said, oh, like she got hundreds of millions just on Instagram alone.
She actually shut down her Instagram.
She did?
Uh-huh.
She could probably just reactivate it anytime she wanted, though. I'm pretty sure. She up there with like Taylor Swift and numbers and Beyonce numbers.
She's huge, man. She's the biggest female rapper of all time.
Yeah, so for her to go up there saying certain things, she got to watch what she say because she influenced a lot. That's why I don't even understand why she would even talk about politics, period. They had to give her a crazy bag.
Yeah, I don't think it's because of the bag, man. Because I don't
think
think you can get a bag. You can't get a bag to influence someone as rich as Nicki.
Probably not.
Right? Yeah, she has to want to do it. Now people say, oh, that's because Trump is going to pardon her husband who's a registered sex offender. But I actually looked it up. That was a state case. And even if it was a federal case, even if Trump pardoned him, he will still be a registered sex offender. It actually doesn't go away even if you've been pardoned. Because the states want to know about that. It becomes a state issue, so you're obligated to the state that you're in to be registered even if you were pardoned.
Gotta be registered no matter what.
No matter what. Remember, he got in trouble because he didn't like check in when they moved to like California or something like that.
That's so embarrassing to have that on your jacket. What you think about academics coming at Don't Call Me White Girl? Did you see that?
I saw a little bit of it.
He went on a rant. I don't know what she said about him, but he went on a crazy, crazy rant about her. And I was just thinking, like, when I see men come at females online like that, it just make them look like crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But, at the end of the day, these females will say the most disgusting things to you.
But no matter what
you respond and you're attacking a woman.
But that's how it's going to look. That's how it's going to look, though. But then I was just thinking about, I don't know academics. I don't know his character. I don't know. I just know I seen when he's talking to that little 15-year-old boy online.
Yeah. But that was just a bad joke. That was just a bad joke. Me and him talked about this. I looked at the whole thing. He had this kid, I think he was like 17 or 15. And they were like streaming together and they were making just bad jokes. That's what it was. It was inappropriate jokes.
I don't make jokes.
I don't think that academics was trying to do anything with a 15-year-old boy.
No, I'm just saying, but it's like, so do you think...
He was making like gay jokes, basically.
He was asking would he let somebody have sex with him.
Making gay jokes.
To a 15-year-old,
Yes, it was inappropriate. I get it. But I don't think that it was anything that there was ill intent behind it. See what I'm saying? There was no ill intent behind it. There was no grooming. He was not meeting up with the kid later. He was just making a dumb gay joke.
To me, it just seemed like it's a glimpse into something. Because if I'm talking to a 15-year-old boy, the last thing I'm thinking about is a sex joke with him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you're not actually talking to him. You guys are just online streaming, playing video games,
no matter what
and
we
talking
doing.
shit.
15,
I get it. Listen, me personally, I wouldn't be talking to a 15-year-old boy at all.
That's what I'm saying. So then that's the first time
at all.
Would you let somebody have sex with you? Would you? He asked like 5 sex jokes.
I mean, listen, I remember there's this, this little girl, Jazzy. She does interviews, like the little black girl.
Yeah.
And I remember, like, I reached out and I'm like, hey, congratulations. And if you and your parents ever want any tips or whatever else, feel free to hit me. Here's my phone number. And they hit me back, like, oh, okay, here's what's your number? And I'm like, here's my number. Please make sure your parents are on the phone when you call.
Yeah, for sure.
And then, oh, no, this is her dad. Okay, good. The last thing in the world I want to be doing is talking to an underage girl.
That's what I'm saying.
Right? So I'm extra careful when I communicate.
But my thing is that when they was talking, because I listened to the whole thing, right? It was like unnecessarily, he just bring it up out of nowhere, the sex talk. Out of nowhere. It was like, the young boy's uncomfortable. You see how he was like, I'm not gay, though. Like, I mean, he's like, would you let such and such have sex with you? To me, that's not a joke.
It was a stupid gay joke. That's what it was. It was stupid, immature gay jokes. And, he took some flack over it. But at the end of the day, I don't think there's any ill intentions. I'm a lot less concerned with people making stupid jokes than someone who's actually trying to meet up with little boys.
Yeah, I see a difference than that. Because I know if my son, 15-year-old son was on the phone with somebody, extreme with somebody 30-something, asking, would they let another man that's grown too have sex with him? To me, that's not a joke. It's a joke, but it's not a joke. It's like me saying, you 15-year-old boy, would you let Vlad have sex with you? That's that kind of joke is that's like a weird. That's like, for me. I'm like I said, I don't know him. I don't know what his intentions is.
I know.
I just know once you do that and then you curse out a girl together, those two things together for me, it's like, bro, like.
Yeah, but like, okay, so the 15-year-old thing, like I said, I think it was a bad joke. But in terms of cursing out girls, people always say all the most fucked up shit ever to people in our position. And every time we respond, we're the fucking bad guy. I remember getting into it with a Princeton professor where I made a comment about, I'm like, yo, Kendrick's not like us.
Is it a girl?
Huh?
Is it a lady?
Well, yeah. So I had made a tweet that this happened like, I don't know, about a year ago, maybe a year and a half ago, where Kendrick's Not Like Us has just dropped. And I listen to audio every day for a living, right? I review audio, I work with my audio people, everything else like that. And I remember when it first came out, I'm like, oh, it sounds like a rough mix. So I said, yeah, the mixed quality of the song takes away from the impact of Kendrick's Not Like Us. So this woman who's a Princeton professor said, you are white. This is black people's business. Stay out of it. And I'm like, I looked at her profile and she was a Princeton professor. And I'm like, yo. I started trolling. I'm like, yo, I'm going to call Princeton and tell them about this, right? And it turned into a whole thing. Vlad is attacking a black woman, trying to get this Princeton professor fired.
I mean, you gotta understand, when you're a man, it's a double standard. You can't.
You're right. Now, the fact that she was like a Princeton professor and telling a white dude that he can't talk about the audio quality of a song.
You should have seen that coming, though.
And here's the crazy part. Here's the crazy part. Months later, there was an interview with the engineer who put the song together, and he said it was a rough mix. He said, Kendrick called and said, put it out right now. I had an hour to put it together. They ended up fixing it later on. I was right the whole time, right? But I'm the bad guy.
Because you always gonna be the bad guy if you argue with a female. You know that.
Yeah.
It's like if you say that you're in the corner, a girl cussing you out, right? And the cops pull up, they can say, "What's going on, Miss? Ma'am, are you okay?"
Yeah.
They're not gonna say, "Well, who?" It's just for men. The optics of it is gonna always be in a woman's favor because we're not supposed to be arguing back with them. I mean, that's
yeah. Look, you know what's funny? I remember there was a tweet that was going viral where this woman was like, "Yeah, this guy asked me out, and we're having dinner, and the bill was like $400, and he was like, hey, can we split this?" And I pulled out my credit card, paid the whole thing, and walked out. And I'm like, this is funny, right? Because women, like every woman wants equality, right? Is that fair?
But not all the time.
No. But most, every woman wants to be treated equal.
Yeah.
I have yet to meet a woman that wants to split a bill on a date. I have yet to meet that woman. I'm not talking about somebody you've been with for a year and y'all living together and you're splitting bills. I'm talking about a first date. I have yet to meet a girl.
So you never met a girl that just bought the food for the first date?
No, we usually go out to restaurants.
I'm saying, go to a restaurant and he said, I'll pay for it. You never had that ever?
No.
I did.
No.
I did. I actually did.
No. I'm trying to think, really. I mean, look, sometimes girls will do certain things. Okay, I'm trying to impress them or whatever else. But I'm not talking like sincerely, like, okay, yeah, let's split it. Me and you are half and half on this. No, never.
I actually really did. Like somebody somebody actually really want to take me out.
Okay, yes, I've had women call me and take me out. Yes. I've had a woman ask me out, take me out, and pay for the meal. Yes, absolutely. That has definitely happened, 100%. Yeah, now that I think about it. But I've never asked a woman out. The bill came, and they pulled out their credit card and want to split it.
I mean, because usually men, that's our job.
I get it, and I'm okay with that. But then where does the equality come in? Doesn't that mean it's now unequal?
I mean, I think no matter how much a woman want equality with a man, I just don't never think it'll be really equal. It's never going to be equality.
But it shouldn't be. There's certain things they do better than us.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
There's certain things we do better than them.
I'm talking about just overall. We're just stronger than them, and we could impose our will on the woman.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? So,
well, they're supposed to help, lift the furniture right along with you.
So what makes
they're supposed to open the jar.
Yeah, I think the good quality of a man is showing that his woman is equal to him, even if he don't have to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
what do you think about the whole "fuck the streets" thing that 21 Savage and the young thing we're talking about?
I talked about this too. I think if you're a person that told on somebody and then you saying "fuck the streets," fuck out of here. But if you're a person that's been in the streets and you just understand the diabolicalness of the streets is just terrible, right? And you say fuck the streets, but you already did everything you're supposed to do. Because once you get involved in the streets, you gotta understand you making these choices. They gotta stand by these choices that you're making. But if you're a person that told on somebody else fuck the streets, no, because you just saying that because you couldn't stand the heat. It got hot and you told on somebody else fuck the streets. But like I would tell my sons, fuck the streets. The streets is not good. The streets is no good. But I would never say it for me because I'm already. I already had put my life to being a street person. I mean, in the streets, I met a lot of my friends and my brothers. That's my family now in the streets. I mean, the streets. But if I knew what I know now from the beginning, I would have never been in the streets.
Well, I think what people like Boosie are talking about is there's a level of hypocrisy, meaning that you've made all this money and gotten to this point in your life.
No, talking about
rapping about the streets, and you continue to do it.
Yeah.
Continue to do it. But now you're saying fuck the streets.
Yeah, that's definitely hypocrite. That's why I said according to who's saying it.
Yeah.
Like if a certain person, like if you're a rapper that's been talking about getting money and drug dealing and all that shit, then you just say fuck the streets out of nowhere. Where's that coming from? Like I mean the whole time you're lying and leading people down this road, and then just saying fuck the streets maybe because you don't have to be in the streets no more. But it's people that still have to be in the streets. I mean, but of course if you got a child or a son or a nephew, you're gonna want to tell them to stay out of the streets because the streets is a hard life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I understand both sides, but these rappers that's saying it, most of them saying it because they told on somebody. They told on somebody, so now it's fuck the streets. Or you told on everybody, now it's fuck the streets.
Well, if you really think about it, Gunna, who ended up getting the most flack out of that whole trial situation, because he's the one that had to get in front of the judge and say, yes, ma'am, yeah, YSL's a gang, and I've seen him, do things to furtherance of the gang. He ended up being the biggest artist out of the whole crew.
Because the world,
and he doesn't rap about that shit anymore at all.
World don't care about people ratting no more. You know what I mean? But if you're a person that's from the streets, you care about it because it ain't a fad for you. It's your life. I got homies that got life from somebody telling on them. I got told on for stuff that I ain't even do. So you look at a rat in a different type of way. When I messaged Joey Molino, the first thing he said was, "Did you ever rat?" First thing he ever asked me, did you ever rat? Did you stand tall?
Let me tell you. The last thing Joey told me in our first interview was, all right, so you gotta make me promise you're not gonna interview any more rats.
Listen, you made a promise to me now. I come on the show, you can't interview no more rats.
Okay. I can't make that promise.
You said you would. Your guy said he would. No more rats.
Listen,
I can't promise that, Joey.
Man, you talked about, you asked me about Joey Molino and I sent him the clip of it. Me talking about him on there. He's like, did you ever rat? That's the first thing. I gotta understand. I have a personal thing with rats because somebody ratted on me more than once. Somebody told on me, and it hurts your feelings because that's like me and you feel like we go do something. I don't even get caught. You get caught, but you tell on me. You know what I'm saying? So like, I got a different. But if I'm a person that's just a regular person with a job or something like that, I understand somebody saying F the streets because the streets is a life that you might not make it. You might not live. You might. So
look, I said this the other day with Bano, and I'm going to repeat it. And if people think I'm a fed or a snitch or whatever, I'm totally cool with that. There was a shooting in Stockton. Guy I interviewed, MB Nels, was the alleged target. It was a 2-year-old's birthday party. 100 people were there. A bunch of idiots with guns came in and started shooting the place up. 4 people were killed. 2 8-year-old girls, a 14-year-old girl, a 21-year-old young man. I'd offer, there's a $50,000 reward for whoever, turns these people in. I'm offering a VladTV interview on top of that.
That's not ratting though.
Fuck those dudes.
That's not ratting.
Fuck the dudes that did that. You have daughters?
Mm-hmm.
Imagine your young daughter killed at a damn birthday party.
See, like, understand, I'm different. I go kill a person that did it. I'm not telling the cops nothing. I hate the police more. I hate the police more than I hate the person that did that.
You hate the police more than the people who killed your daughter.
Yes.
I can't get my
head they'll kill me. They'll kill my.
I can't.
I'm gonna tell you why. You gotta understand. The cops will kill my daughter and won't go to jail for it. The cops will kill me and won't go to jail for it. The cops will kill my mother and won't go to jail for it. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is this: the way the street. This is the thing when you're dedicated to when you're a street person. Do it make sense? Maybe not to somebody regular. If somebody kill my daughter, I'm gonna find out who did it. And so the cops has nothing to do with my justice. You know what I'm saying? So everybody not built like that. You know what I'm saying? So some people got to go to the police. I understand that. But as soon as somebody killed my daughter, I'm like, who did it? Let's find out who did it. And I don't even want them to be in jail. I mean, you kill my daughter, I don't want you to be in jail. I want you to be right in the ground. And the cop's not gonna do that. You know, Pennsylvania don't kill nobody, execute nobody, nothing like that. But I understand somebody's telling the police, because if you're a mother or somebody that don't got guns and don't be out doing anything, that's what the police are for. But if somebody killed my daughter in a drive-by, who did it, where they at, let's go find them, let's go get them back. But just like you seen Boys in the Hood. When they killed Ricky, you ain't seen no, let me say, not to get off track, when they killed Ricky, the funniest part about that movie, Boys in the Hood, when they killed Ricky in the alley, shot him in the alley, they didn't take him to the hospital. They took him to his mom's house and laid him on the couch. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what? No, they didn't.
That's actually a good point. You're right.
Like, what the fuck?
Why?
What the fuck?
What's the mom going to do on the couch?
Listen, I said maybe they made a mistake on that part, but I'm saying they didn't call the cops. The cops was never. They didn't even call an ambulance. They didn't call shit. They just let Ricky on the couch and Ice Cube went in and felt the niggas that did it. You know what I mean? And it was way more better justice. And you felt way, I mean, even though it don't bring your loved one back. You know what I mean? But I understand both sides. I'm just saying for me. I mean, I seen the police do some diabolical stuff, man. I'm talking about, this is the thing. If somebody else, like the guys that did that shootout, they're going to get in trouble. They're going to get punished. Cops will do the same exact thing and nothing happens to them. They get a paid leave. You know what I mean? And they laugh about it.
Derek Chauvin's in prison right now.
Huh?
Derek Chauvin, who killed George Floyd.
Yeah.
He's in prison right now.
But that's only one.
Yeah.
Think about how many people didn't go to prison.
Yeah.
Mostly every other the only other cop I seen get a lot of time was the cop that was raping all those women. He got a lot of time.
There's a lot of cops in prison.
Look,
There's a whole section of cops in prison.
But not for long.
No?
No, most cops get off. Most cops beat it. Even the cops, look at the Rodney King cops got off.
No, that's true.
That's like diabolical.
Yeah.
Like, how you beat that? Like, how do you beat this man senseless with it? I mean, so my thing is, I understand what you're saying, because when you lose a child, it's very hurtful, very hurtful. I mean, but the people going to jail for it, they might even beat it.
You know, it's interesting. You mentioned Boys in the Hood. Recently, this video is going viral where this dude was claiming that in a Menace to Society, that Kane was a ghost the whole time. He had this whole theory laid out where Kane was not a real character. He's actually a ghost.
It's like something like Sixth Sense.
Right, like Sixth Sense, exactly. So you know what I do? I called up one of the directors, Albert Hughes. I said, is there any truth in this whatsoever? He's like, zero. Zero. Completely false.
So like he gonna be a ghost, but the director never gonna let us.
Yeah, what about the bottle that fell in the liquor store? What about all that?
See Others? With Nicole Kidman?
Oh,
you gotta see Others. It's almost like Sixth Sense.
Okay.
It came out like right after Sixth Sense.
All right, I'm gonna watch it.
I ain't gonna tell you the end. It's like I mean.
Well, I interviewed Abdul Robinson, the father of Queso.
Well, he said he didn't tell. I guess he said he didn't tell, but.
No, he told.
Yeah, but I'm saying he was trying to say he didn't tell. I told, but I didn't snitch. He said something like that along those lines.
He told.
He definitely told.
It's an interesting situation, though.
He picked his son up or something from homicide?
All right, I'll lay out the whole story for you, because it's actually a very intricate story. So this is part of the bigger rap beef between Fulio's people and Young and Ace's people, right? They're on the Young and Ace side. So this one rapper, this little young rapper, 19-year-old dude named Lil Buck, makes a diss song making fun of the shooting and everything else like that. So his son and two other people go and kill this kid, Lil Buck, right? They split up. Two of the guys go into an old white lady's house and take her hostage.
The cops were chasing them?
Yeah, because the cops were chasing them. So they get away from the cops, go into a house, take an old lady hostage. They call up the dad and don't tell him what's going on. Say, hey, we just need some help. Come pick us up at this address. He pulls up. The two guys jump in the car and tell him exactly what happened. There's a hostage back in the house and we just killed somebody.
And they get caught right on the scene?
So the dad helps them to get away. Gets rid of their clothes, switches cars, gives them some money, whatever. One of the guys snitches. Everyone gets arrested. Now the father is being charged with capital murder after the fact, accessory to murder after the fact, facing 30 years at like 45 years old.
Yeah, well, I mean, for you asking what I would do, I'm not telling. So
it's a very tough situation.
Yeah, I mean, not for you, a street person, it's not a tough situation. And then for a regular person, it may be a tough situation. But for a person that's from the streets, it's not a tough situation. I'm not telling. All right, whatever they got, if they find me guilty, they find me guilty. I'm not going on the stand telling on my son.
Okay.
I mean, that's just...
Okay, but let's talk about what happens before the telling. All right? So, your son calls you, say, hey, Dad, I need some help. You show up, he jumps in the car and said, I just kidnapped someone in this house and we killed someone down the street. What do you do?
We killed the
with
person
that?
we killed the person that made fun of my other son getting killed.
Yes.
Yeah, come on, we going to jail. Let's run it.
We're going to jail.
We're gonna be in jail. Yeah, yeah, because he needed to die. If it was the other way around, I probably would have been the father that would have smoked the young boy who made the song. So I probably would have been locked up. I think that's what I'm saying. It's different mentalities. Is it the right mentality? Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Maybe not. But you gotta
I don't know about the maybe part.
Understand, once
but-
you come spray a card, I got hit too, and I got hit too.
Yes.
Oh yeah, we all in. Ain't no halfway in and halfway out. You shot me. You killed my nephew. My nephew. My step. Yeah, he need to go. If we get locked up for it, that's part of the life. You can't be in the life and then be out the life.
Yeah.
You can't be in a life saying you want to do all these things and then when it get hot, oh no, I'm a citizen now. I mean that's cowardly. Just go to work and be a Jehovah's Witness and then stay out of these streets. That's what I said. The streets ain't for everybody. The jail comes with the streets. Sometimes you might go to jail for something you didn't even do. But so if my thing is just leave it alone, stay out the streets, or be all the way in. And all the way in got dumb, unfair rules. You know what I'm saying? Because now once you tell, you still can go to jail.
Okay, here's what Vlad would have done. My son jumps in the car and tells me that he had just kidnapped someone and was involved in a murder. I would say, we're going to go to my lawyer's office. We're going to turn yourself in. Or you can get out the car, or I'll get out the car.
You're more of a citizen though, Vlad.
I am not going to tie myself into a murder kidnapping.
But you missed out a part too though. You got shot though too. They
Doesn't
shot
matter.
You. See, that mattered to me.
Doesn't matter.
It mattered to me.
Doesn't matter.
To me it do.
Don't
slide with my car, shoot my car, but kill my son. Cause now I see red after that. It ain't even no. I mean, so that's what I'm saying. It's different. My thing is, I understand both sides. I'm talking about for me personally, I'm not getting on no stand against my son. I don't care what he did. I can't do it. I won't be able to live with myself.
Yeah, and what he said was interesting. He said that, the DA spoke to his lawyer and said, listen, there's a deal on the table that if Queso takes a 30-year plea deal, they'll let you out the case. But Queso decides to go to trial. Then he loses, and he gets life in prison without parole. And his dad took the stand against him.
They'd had to find my thing is they had to find my son guilty without me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now if I gotta do 20 years or whatever, that's the part of it. I mean, that's what I'm saying, just certain type of mentalities. You gotta understand, my mentality is from a lifetime of living in the streets, being in prison and shaped like that. Is it the right mentality for everybody? No. But my thing is this, if you were in the streets and your son got shot, I mean, I'm pretty sure when they got in the car, he was nervous, like, oh, they told you what happened. His dad could have just said, I'm out, get out my car.
Yeah.
Once you drove off, you part of it, bro.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I would not have drove off.
I'm saying once you drove off, because I'm going to get my boy.
Possible.
My boy did.
And I said, did you ask him to turn himself in? He said that wasn't even an option.
I ain't gonna sit here and try to be cool. I would have never said that. I would have really hoped they got away because of the situation beforehand. Because I definitely felt some type of way about Buck. Once he made that song, dissing my son, I definitely felt some type of way about that. But I wouldn't have told them, let's go down there and turn the whole turn yourself in or no thing. I wouldn't have never made that suggestion.
You gotta understand, Vlad. You're a white man too. That you don't think that got nothing to do with it? You turn yourself in, like, come on, Vlad. You think it won't be a difference between me and you turning ourselves in? For sure.
Listen, I think going on the run at that point and trying to get, someone to escape, and a cop had seen the shooting and they got videos everywhere. It's like, we're not going to get away. Like at some point, common sense has to kick in. Like, we're not going to get away.
What state was they in?
Florida.
Florida don't play no games.
Jacksonville.
I think Florida Commonwealth, I think.
Yeah, Jacksonville, Florida.
Yeah, Florida, you're not getting out of jail anyway. So so did the dad get any time?
Well, he had time served. I think like 5 years he sat in jail.
Come on, Dad.
Yeah, you got time served.
Dad, come on. Dad, you walking around free, but now, Dad. Bad dad. That's a bad dad.
Listen, man, it's a fucked up situation.
It is.
It's fucked up.
But it's crazy because it might force you into the situation by spraying your car up.
Yeah.
Like they forced you. Yeah. That's why people always think they got control of their life. Somebody could just come mess your life up.
Listen, man, it's so intricate because he got locked up at like age 29 and got out at 40. And by the time he came out, his sons were all wild.
So the dad already had did some time.
11 years for drug dealing.
Oh, he said, I ain't going back.
Did 11 years. The sons were all crazy, shooting each other. You know, one of his son's name is Crazy K.
So part of the fact that they probably like that is because he was in prison in the first place. And then you gonna come out and bury him and get on the stand against him? Bad dad. Sometimes life not always meant to be easy. Sometimes you gotta suffer. For my son, I suffer. I mean, I suffer for my son. And go to jail. You already 45. Go in there, cut hair, and pray. Lift weights, cut hair, and pray.
Yeah, well, I mean, he was gonna get 30 years.
Yeah, well,
he blew trial.
That's what happens when they picked him up from the joint. Like, I mean, my thing is this: he probably act like he ain't know. I'm pretty sure when they called him, he could hear in their voice that. Because if you just got somebody kidnapped and you call on the phone, Vlad, I'm not gonna be able to be like, "Hey, Vlad, you come pick me up." I'm pretty sure he knew something was going on when they called him on the phone.
Yeah. Listen, man, it's a situation I pray I'm never in.
Yeah,
I pray. Because look, like, you try to raise the best kids that you can, but then, you know, you got situations like Rob Reiner and his wife who just had their throat slit by their son.
That's crazy. But you know, that guy Fulio, I don't really know him like that, but I seen the music he was doing, and he was trolling bad.
Oh, I interviewed him twice. And me and him had conversations about this.
He was trolling so, it was like
he did a music video in a graveyard
I seen him.
holding up the pictures of the dead people, most of them teenagers.
He was begging to die. Like, he was begging to die. Like, he was literally just saying, please just kill me, right? It was almost like the same thing with a young boy from Philly that passed away. YB Duel.
YBC Duel,
Like,
yeah.
it's like certain things you just can't do because people take
Mr.
it
Untouchable?
very offensive. I talked to him right before he passed away too.
Yeah, we talked about this.
I said, bro, like, you got, like, I mean, be safe, bro, be careful, because, like, what you doing, even though they said there wasn't really nobody under there, like, whatever he was digging at, I don't know, but just the optics of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can't do that to people who love them because that's when they go on too. I mean, but dad, come on, dad, bad dad. What's the dad name?
Abdul Robinson.
Abdul Robinson, bad dad, Abdul Robinson. You supposed to be right in jail with your son, man. You picked him up, they tried to smoke you with your sons, you in it. Don't try to be in it, then out it. You shoot me while with my sons, I'm with everything. I ain't no in it and then go in the stand and get out it. I mean, even if your son ain't listen to you and ain't take the deal for 30 years, which is hard to take, you still my son. I mean.
Well, I interviewed Gina Conway, who was involved in the Max B murder case.
I hear a lot of stuff about that Max B murder case. I don't really know about it like that, but they be saying like, yo, you mean he told or something like that?
I'll break it down for you. So, you had this girl, she was like 25 years old. She was a stripper at Sin City in the Bronx. She was dating Max B, ends up meeting some rich dude at the club. He takes her shopping. They go back to his hotel room. They don't really do anything according to her, but she goes and meets with Max B and says, oh, I got this dude who's got a bunch of money, big Louis bag full of like 30,000. So Max B, according to her, calls up his stepbrother, Pooh Sims, and sends the two of them back to the hotel room to go rob the guy. They go in. Pooh Sims has the gun, pistol whips the dude. There's a girl in there already, has her tie everyone up, duct tape everyone. There's no money in the hotel room. So they make the guy call up his business partner who's staying down the hall. Business partner comes in, Pooh Sims shoots him in the head in front of everybody.
Damn. Did they get money?
They grab whatever bag they have, which had maybe a couple $100 in it, and like a laptop and some car keys. They both, leave in the car that Max got them. She goes into hiding. And according to her, Max told the police where she was at. Then she gets arrested. She starts to cooperate as soon as she gets to the police station.
Why would he tell where she at, though? That don't make sense.
That's the weird part. But the cop actually got on the stand and said that Max B called us and told us where she was at. That's how she got arrested.
The only reason I don't believe that, because why would he wouldn't want her to be arrested? Because he know a girl's going to tell everything. So that don't make sense.
Yeah, so that part's a little weird.
Yeah, that makes sense.
She gets arrested. She takes a stand. Max B gets 75 years. Pooh Sims gets life plus 35. Me and him have been talking. He wants to do an interview as well. And she gets 15 years.
So he wanted to do an interview from jail?
Yeah, Pooh Sims, yeah. So she ends up getting out after like 13 years. Max B ends up getting an appeal, which cuts his time, I think, from 75 to 20. So he gets out after 16. So the two of them are out. That's essentially the story.
Why did we try to say like he cooperated and stuff like that? People be making up.
Pooh Sims is saying that he cooperated against him. And that was, I think, what he was saying, that was part of the plea deal when he went from 75 years to 20 years. Because basically the way she's laying it out is that Max B is the ringleader. He's the one that put the whole thing together.
But why would he have to cooperate against the other guy if they both already sentenced already?
Well, how do you go from 75 years to 20?
I'm saying, but if he already got life, what do you testifying against them about, you know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, say I got
I
75
see
years.
what you're saying. What's the win?
Yeah, what's the win? You
for
got
the
life
DA?
already. I got 75 years. What am I telling you about what? You got life already. What the fuck am I telling you about? That don't make sense to me.
That's a good point.
I mean, like, yeah, let me tell him, Vlad, you already got life plus 30 years. Let's tell him some more. Let's give him a little bit more on the 30 years. That shit don't make no sense to me. It don't
You got
sound
life plus 50.
Yeah, let's get it. No, we want to get Vlad. In case he dies and come back to life, we want him to have 50 years instead of 30.
Right.
The fuck?
Yeah, it's not a win. Right.
That whole story, for me, using common sense to look at it, it just don't sound feasible. Because the first part that don't sound feasible, if I did a murder in a hotel and it's a girl in there, the last thing I want her to do is get caught.
Yeah.
If anything,
No, you're right. It's a good point.
No, yeah, this is Max B. Can I get the girl that's witnessed us killing somebody, go pick her up.
Yeah.
Makes no sense.
Yeah, look, I remember people criticizing me. They're like, yo, Pooh Sims is trying to get an appeal, and you're burying him with this interview. And I'm thinking, like, this guy killed someone in front of 3 witnesses who all cooperated. So I don't really know.
I think it's just the thing.
How I'm supposed to hurt his case.
But how can somebody say something about, if he want to do the interview, right? How can somebody else say you have a problem with him wanting to do his own interview?
Well, okay. Keep in mind, when I spoke to him and we talked about this interview, I said, are you going to talk about the incident or are you maintaining your innocence at this point? He goes, oh, I've always maintained my innocence. I said, okay, so this is going to be...
Oh, so saying that he didn't do it?
You're going to say he didn't do it.
Well, I mean, we wasn't there, so maybe he didn't do it. I don't know.
Personally, I think he did it, but I mean, the fact that everyone cooperated, I mean, the victims cooperated. The co-conspirator cooperated, the victims cooperated. This guy's friend got killed in front of him.
Well, how did Max B get his time cut down? Like, what did he do?
Not quite sure. Well, let's find out.
Maybe they had the right
Chat
evidence,
GPT.
ineffective counsel or something?
Let me see. Well, so here we go. So, because Max B wasn't there when it happened. That was always his thing. Oh, I wasn't there. Right? He sent the 2 to go do it, but he wasn't actually there when it happened.
So actually somebody had to tell on him then.
Yeah, absolutely. So basically what they're saying is that Max B later agreed to cooperate with prosecutors. His cooperation reportedly involved providing information in other criminal cases, assisting law enforcement beyond his own case. And the cooperation opened the door for a post-conviction deal. So in 2016, prosecutors agreed to vacate the original 75-year sentence. He pled guilty to a reduced charge, and the new sentence was 20 years with time served counting towards the sentence.
And that's public record?
Well, that's ChatGPT saying right. So yeah, seems to be public record. So it seems like he cooperated in some type of way.
So
you can't go from 75 to 20 and give him nothing.
Yeah. So that's but still, you see how they said he didn't really tell on this case. He told about something else. Because we got this guy, whoever the other guy is, we got him.
Yeah, maybe it was a different case. Yeah, you're right.
So I guess they saying he's...
Yeah, other cases. Yeah.
My thing is this, I don't understand, like, I don't know what Max B did or nothing, but I'm in general right now. If I told on somebody, right, I'm going to just say I told. Because no need to keep trying to say you didn't. Because you mean, if you told, it's going to come out, people going to see that you told, it's records that show that you told. I don't understand why people want to act like they didn't tell if they really told. I mean, just don't tell. If you feel that strongly about somebody finding out you told.
I mean, look, we talked about this in the interview about how at the moment that you saw the guy get shot in the head, you didn't sign up for this shit, right? Young girl, bunch of older dudes. She could have gone to the police and said, listen, this is what happened. Here's the stolen merchandise. It's not worth shit anyways. I want to cooperate. The guy threatened me with a gun. He told me to do all this.
I wasn't really in my right frame of mind. I was thinking, and then I'm hiding, I was sent, I didn't know anybody there except like Max and all of his people. So I'm with his people, I guess like I was afraid to go off and, tell like, oh, I was afraid to go off and cooperate with the police. Because I was actually still with them.
She could have potentially gotten probation.
But you understand, females, a lot of times girls are scared to go in the police station. They don't want to go to jail at all. She's like, I'm not going down there. I'm just not. It's being afraid. I mean, plus she might be scared of what they might do to her family or something.
Yeah.
My thing is that you don't get girls involved in no crimes like that, if you ask me.
I agree.
They not. You almost expect the girl to tell. I don't expect the girl to not tell. Like, I mean, they're a girl. They got kids. They got to want to go home. They don't. You know,
Yeah.
So I mean, that was a bad mistake. But you know, I mean, I don't know. I never even really knew about the case. I really never knew about. I mean, nothing about the situation. But I mean, obviously, I guess they saying cooperated with something else. I don't know what it is, but I don't think it's gonna make a difference the way this world is now.
Yeah,
People tell all the time they don't care.
They don't care. People are glad that Max B's home.
Yeah,
You know, I don't know if Max B will
But
interview me
mind
at
you,
this point, but
if they didn't like him, it'll be a big deal. Like they don't like 6ix9ine.
yeah, 6ix9ine is still popping.
Yeah, I'm saying popping because people don't care. I'm
6ix9ine,
saying,
I mean, he walked out Jake
I know,
Paul at the fight.
But you don't
Think
care
about that.
Yeah, I'm saying people don't care about the telling no more. Like unless you're really from the streets. You gotta remember 6ix9ine is a little Mexican kid from New York. He wasn't really a street. He was got involved with the streets with them a little bit, but he's just like more of a troll.
Yeah.
I mean, so I wouldn't even, that's the thing that they did wrong with 6ix9ine. I would have never did him dirty because he's a cash cow.
Yeah.
So I would have protected him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Let him be a little gangster, we got his back, but they did him dirty and it backfired. You know what I'm saying? Because he got his fan base, whatever, but I mean.
Yeah, now look, my 6ix9ine interview was, I believe, the biggest interview of the year. It did 17 million views altogether.
Yeah,
I don't think anyone did numbers like that this year, just in an interview, period.
I think only that one interview, I don't know if it was this year, the Cat Williams.
Yeah, that was not this year.
That was last
year. That was definitely a bigger interview. I'm not saying that, but that was like a year or two ago.
But you know, he got the Europe on lock. He got Europe and all that.
Well, listen, the numbers are crazy.
You know what's crazy?
All types of memes and everything.
I don't like rats, right? But I found myself in the car one day. He was rapping. I'm like, 6ix9ine this and 6ix9ine that. You know, I'm bobbing to the shit. I said, "Oh, gotta cut this shit off." But like, the music he do be contagious. But like I said, I got to think against the people that be telling them cooperate and all that shit. But I mean, they handled him wrong. I mean, they handled him wrong. They could have been rich forever off him.
Absolutely.
Is that true with the Steph Curry thing?
What do you mean?
They say he was talking about his wife. He was talking. 6ix9ine was talking about Steph Curry.
What?
Well, he a troll, so I don't know, like if it was true or not. But like,
oh yeah. He brought her name up a couple times because I had him interview me, and he was saying like insane questions, like if you do a human centipede and it's Steph Curry's wife, like Nicki Minaj and whatever. It was just really disgusting questions.
You have to make your own human centipede. You have 3 people. You have to position them, okay? Listen, you have Jada Pinkett.
Okay.
Aisha Curry.
Wait. Aisha Curry.
Aisha Curry.
Okay.
Jada Pinkett. And what's another girl that embarrasses her husband?
Oh yeah, he's a crazy guy.
You know what a human centipede is?
Yeah, it's a movie.
It's a movie.
Yeah, I seen the movie.
You seen it?
Yeah.
I refuse to watch it.
I seen the movie.
Refuse to watch it. The concept just sounds so disgusting.
I don't know. I like crazy movies though.
Yeah?
Like Spit on Your Grave. You ever see that?
No, I heard about it.
Crazy movie.
Yeah, man. Listen, it's funny because at the end, I'm going to let you interview me. But what I realize is some of these dudes who I let interview me, it's their opportunity to ask the most disgusting questions humanly possible. Like this dude, Mickey Mace, he was like, all right, you have to have a choice between these two. You have sex with your mother in your girlfriend's body or your girlfriend in your mother's body.
What? Nothing to do with my mother, period. I don't care who body. Say that again?
Your mother in your girlfriend's body. So your girlfriend with your mother's brain or your mother with your girlfriend's brain.
My mother with my girlfriend. It had to be my girlfriend with my mother's brain. It got to be my girlfriend's body. I can't.
Right, exactly. That's what I said.
It can't.
That's what I said. He's like, what if she says something? She got to shut the fuck up.
It's like, son, what are you doing, son? Who thinks of some shit like that? Like, that's so despicable. But how about neither?
Well, K Flock got 30 years. Now, what's interesting about this case is that it was kind of a self-defense situation. Some dude approached him. He had a gun. He shot, killed the dude out here in New York. And he did not get convicted of the murder, but he got convicted of RICO. So they say the violent acts were tied to the conspiracy, which included participation in shootings connected to gang disputes. And the murder of the guy who got killed was part of the racketeering conduct.
So was he the only one on the case?
I'm not sure. Possibly.
I wonder how they keep charging people with RICO, but it's only one person on the case. I mean, usually it's just for organization. That's for the mob. Like,
yeah, I mean, what they were saying was that this shooting was part of a bigger gang situation.
Well, you know, New York do what they want anyway.
Yeah.
Especially with the guns. You play with guns in New York, you're done.
Well, listen, I spoke to Taxstone recently, and you know, one thing I didn't realize was that he got pistol whipped before he pulled out a gun and shot that dude.
And they don't care.
He had a big gash on his head.
Yeah, 30 years, don't he?
35 years. That might change.
How long? I did text him right before he went to jail too.
Yeah, I did. I think his last interview before he got locked up.
Yeah.
He was out for like a year though, so I'm thinking
he
he's
didn't
good.
have cameras though.
What do you mean?
Like I was like just like audio.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot of cameras in that room. You didn't really see exactly what happened.
I'm talking about when I did an interview with him. It was like he just.
Oh, you just did audio? Yeah, right, yeah.
He ain't like I don't think he filmed it.
Yeah, I think he filmed the Meek Mill interview, and that was about it.
Yeah, he just do audio. So
yeah. I mean, look, man. Someone pistol whips me, and I got a gun. And we talked about that situation, right? The Gillie situation. He gets into it. He got a gun. He didn't do anything with it, but ultimately, look. Later on, he's now, well off. He's got a good career. Taxstone decided to use a gun in that situation. He got pistol whipped. He didn't just get beat up. He got pistol whipped from a dude that had been threatening him and whatever, talking crazy about him, Troy Ave and so forth. He pulled out a gun, killed the dude, which I consider to be self-defense. You hit me with a gun, I'm thinking you're going to shoot me afterwards.
How did he lose that?
Troy Ave took the stand.
I forgot that he was a rat. I forgot. I don't really think about him though like that though. I just see him and Mano talking or something.
Yeah, Mano was just here on Monday. And we talked about that because Mano was there when it happened. Right? He saw the whole thing happen. And he agreed with me that, Troy Ave was the aggressor and they messed with the wrong person. So he ran into him, but Troy Ave had a baby with him.
I seen him like a fight or something.
And it's like,
what I'm gonna do with the baby? You got a baby with you.
Yeah, I'm glad he didn't do anything. And we talked about it. I'm like, well, me personally, I would have just walked past him. Right? But it's like, well, if you walk past him and it looked like, oh, you scared of him, or you pretend like he's not there. So Mano addressed it. He spoke to him briefly.
You said what you said. I said what I said. You live your life. I'm living my life, and that was that. So that was basically what the conversation. It was real quick. It wasn't really a time for a real long conversation. He had his baby with him. It was cool, and I was coming back. But what I wasn't going to do was act like I didn't see him. So I saw him, and that was that. And that's that.
And then, Troy Ave made a video, oh yeah, we talked and some, trying to make it sound like.
He do a lot of fraud, and like he did the fraud on the fake robbery. He just
right, the fake shooting.
Yeah, with the fake, that's just crazy, boy.
I mean, like, the dude that was protecting you gets killed over some shit that you started, and then you do a video later on over a fake shooting.
Yeah.
You're trolling, like it's just fun and games. Someone lost their life. Banger's family hates him.
I can see why.
Hates him. He didn't go to the funeral.
So the boy that got killed, he didn't go to the funeral?
No. That was his bodyguard. Yeah,
that's crazy.
But also, like, if you look at the history.
He moved out of New York, right?
Yeah, I know where he is. I have no idea. But the thing is that Troy was like, he had a chip on his shoulder. Because I remember, I'd already known him. I'd seen him around and stuff like that. And he was trying to get interviews or have his video posted, and I wouldn't do it. And he was like kind of like threatening me, like, oh, yo, man, there's gonna be some street shit if you don't post my shit. And I'm like, psh, whatever.
So he could tell.
Whatever. And I remember he got the dude from, what was it? The gay rapper. He had his man beat him up on stage.
A gay rapper?
The one that was signed the going up on a Tuesday. I Love McConan.
I don't know him.
He had a big song. He was signed to Drake. Drake was on the song, but he was gay.
Like a regular gay person?
Regular gay dude, yeah. And I guess Troy Ave done a freestyle like on his beat, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I don't like when dudes freestyle on my beats." He's like, "Oh, you come to New York, we're gonna come see you." And he had his man go beat him up on stage.
A gay rapper.
Gay rapper. So he was like pushing his weight around.
But you understand when you beat up a gay rapper, it looks very bad. It's right one step above beating up a girl. I mean, you beat up a gay rapper like it's like a. Suppose you go beat up a gay rapper and he beats you up.
Yeah.
like baby rapper,
Shit, it can happen. That's a
gays
dude.
can fight. Like
That's a dude. Shit, I wouldn't want to get into a fist fight with Saucy Santana. I might lose that fight.
That's the guy with the beard.
Yeah, and the BBL.
Yeah. No comment.
I might lose that fight.
No comment.
Yo, Saucy got,
yeah, because he's
kind of
a man.
stocky.
Yeah, man.
Kind of stocky. You know, he might catch me with that one uppercut.
It's so crazy because like people like him, right? I don't really know him or nothing like that, but I really never have a comment about them because they so far from my life. I don't know what they doing. I just saw him before. Like, you mean my daughter might watch something with him on it, walking. I'm like, who that? Oh, okay, he rapper. Oh, you know, sometimes you just leave shit. Some stuff you just leave alone. I don't know nothing that he got going on, but more power to you, brother.
Hey man, listen, if you want to be gay, be gay.
I mean, at least you own it. You own it.
Yeah, you own it. It's all good, man.
But you said a BBL and a beard. That's a crazy combination.
BBL and a beard. Yeah.
Maybe he should have a song called that.
BBL and a beard.
BBL and a beard.
Yeah, we want to point off that, Saucy.
Yeah, bro. Make that song, bro. I need to come out on that song, bro.
We want to point.
BBL and the beard. I love America.
Well, since our last interview, Dame Dash was on the Breakfast Club.
I saw it.
Went at it with Charlemagne. Charlemagne called him Det Dash. Said he should start Det Jam. The one thing that I did notice about the interview that I think a lot of people did notice was when he was talking about his teeth, like losing his teeth, and so he had to have like an operation and he was in a lot of pain.
Mm.
I remember hearing that and going like, okay, that was sincere. He's actually really going through it health-wise.
Mm.
And I honestly felt sorry for him. And I actually DM'd him. I said, yo, listen, I don't have any grudges towards you. And if you ever want to talk, here's my number.
Mm.
He saw the message and never called me. You know, but I honestly, I don't have any sort of animosity towards him. I feel bad for him. I feel bad that he's at this point of his life with serious health problems. And look, I understand he's still like, you know, still lives in a nice place and has cars and stuff like that, but having that amount of debt, amount of money that you can't pay back hanging over you for the rest of your life is not a good feeling, considering that at one point you really were on top of it. So I just feel bad for him. And that's why I said, you know, if he ever wants to talk, we could talk. You tried to get us to talk at one point.
Yeah, I tried to talk.
He didn't want to talk.
No, he wanted to talk.
So Dame, that's really on you. It's not me.
I mean, I take friendship serious. You feel me? So that's why he knows I always I give Dame grace because for me personally.
Yeah.
That's my old head personally. That's what I mean. So, I mean, do I agree with everything? I don't agree. Nobody agrees with everything nobody do. You know what I'm saying? But I think he definitely should have got on here to talk to you. I think it'd be a good springboard for him to do whatever he's doing. I mean, more. But of course, that's Dame his own man. You know what I mean? So I don't. You mean?
Yeah.
I don't really understand that part. I mean, because y'all the thing that y'all went through, I don't feel like it was really a major situation.
It's a bunch of nothing.
But I still think that y'all will talk in the future.
If we do, we do. If we don't, we don't. I don't think, you know, neither of our futures is tied to us working together. But at the end of the day, I feel like people take shit way too personally when it's really not that serious. Mm. And I've learned over time to just squash shit. And, you know, I was going through a time in my life where I had like someone in my corner who was basically pointing me in a lot of bad directions. And because of that person, I ended up messing up a lot of relationships. Mm. And I've fixed a lot of those relationships since then. Mm. You know, I apologize for the Farrakhan comment. You know, me and Lord Jamar got cool again. Me and my son, we actually spoke recently. Mm. And, you know, we haven't met up yet, but we got on the phone and we talked. And I apologized for what I thought I did wrong in the process. And we had a long conversation about it and so forth. And it's like, yo, if you have any level of relationship with a person and it can be salvaged, why not just salvage it? Like,
when somebody apologizes, it's hard to not accept it unless something crazy happened. For me, I mean, anyway, it take a lot of courage to apologize to somebody.
I know, man. I know. And I don't really have a problem doing it these days if I felt I was wrong.
Yeah.
And I hope that Dame, you know, really health-wise, I hope he gets better.
But I talked to him, I didn't tell me nothing about his health. I didn't know that I know he had diabetes for.
Well, he has no teeth.
I don't know, but I didn't know diabetes and teeth had nothing to do with each other. I didn't believe that.
Well, listen, I have friends who are my age who have no teeth. It's kind of a, whew.
I mean, that's for me. That for me personally. I mean, I don't know how that go, how you would ever teeth wise, but I just know I would be he got more courage than me. Cause I would never be like, let nobody see me like without no teeth.
Well, that wasn't his plan. He was on live and his teeth fell out. He tried to turn off his phone real quick, but you know.
But I'm saying I would have just before I even do anything, I would have had I don't know how that go, like permanent teeth. I don't know how that works.
I'm not sure.
That's still my old head though, you know what I mean? So.
Well, Joey Morlino has a new documentary out. I heard he's not happy with it, by the way.
He not even in it.
That's what I'm saying. But I heard he's mad at
And I never say Joey. He denies all involvement with the.
When I interviewed this guy, I could tell that Joey was like the most hardcore dude that I interviewed. They say after Nicki became the boss, they promoted your dad to the underboss.
I don't know nothing about that. That I'm not going to talk about. I don't want to talk about none of that.
You don't know anything.
I don't want to talk about none of the mob stuff.
You got to see the documentary. It's real good though. It's a real good documentary. You know what I mean, but it's all the stuff people from Philly already know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all the stuff people from Philly already know. So you know what I mean, since he say he's not in the mob, I say he's not in the mob neither.
He's not in the mob.
He's not in the mob.
I don't know anything about the mafia.
We gotta understand, when I was a kid growing up in Philly, he was famous.
Yeah.
So when I'm 15 and 16 and 17 years old, that's, he was the John Gotti of Philly to kids like my age.
Well, okay.
Allegedly.
Right, but being the John Gotti of Philly means that there's certain actions that he took to make him that. What was the craziest thing you've ever heard about Joey Morlino?
He's always on the news.
Right.
That's just that alone. Like, the reputed mob boss, Joey Morlino, every reputed mob boss.
Right.
I mean, so if you hear that, even if he's not in the mob, whatever, I'm a kid, I don't know. But for you to see it every day on the news, on the newspaper, every day, you know, the TV's gonna tell you that's, I mean, you're a mob boss. I mean, did he look like it? He just looked like it.
He definitely looks like a mob boss.
Like he's supposed to be on HBO,
yeah.
Sopranos or something.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
You mean, so a kid, you gotta remember, you a kid growing up, this back Coogee rap, everybody talk about the mob, and the mob was a cool thing to be part of, you know what I mean? So to see it in real life as a kid, like, you know what I mean? Did he mess with a lot of black people? He had Ram Squad, and, I mean, so it was like a thing, though he was accessible, you could see him. You'll see him on South Street. You'll see him, you know what I mean? So like, growing up as a kid, growing up in Philly back in the 90s, I mean, you definitely know who Joey Morlino was. I mean, I think every person that's my age know who Joey Morlino, from Philadelphia, do.
Now, I made a tweet recently, went somewhat viral, where I'd gone through some of my system, my back-end system that runs VladTV, that keeps track of my profit and loss and everything else like that. And I noticed that since I started keeping track of this, which was about 5 years ago, I had paid out over $1 million in appearance fees to people that have sat, in the seat that you're sitting on in VladTV. And I'm like, I don't think anyone has done this in the hip hop space. I don't think anyone has paid out this amount of money.
Probably not.
And it's funny to me how people call me a culture vulture, but most of these platforms don't pay anything. The Shannon Sharps of the world, they don't pay anything.
No?
Nope. Everyone I talked to who's been on Shannon Sharp said, yeah, they might pay transportation, but that's it.
Why would they do it then?
To do it. Because they want to do it.
So you don't think Cat Williams got paid for that interview?
No, not at all.
Really?
Yeah. No, he didn't get paid for that. No.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That's very insane.
Yeah.
That interview made a lot of money.
Oh, a lot of money.
Millions.
Possibly. I don't know about millions, but made a lot of money.
You don't think it, what, I mean, if it's like 100 million views?
I mean, if you count everything and the sponsorship and everything else like that, maybe. Maybe made over $1 million.
Hey, come on, bro.
Possibly.
Nothing? Oh, yeah. I mean, Cat Williams, I guess he don't need it.
Yeah, no, I mean, you can't really pay someone like a Cat to do an interview if he doesn't want to do it.
He just want to, I don't want to do
He
it.
just has to want to do it. Right? And listen, I don't pay every person who does VladTV interviews. Certain people get paid, certain people don't get paid, but I feel like I really helped launch a lot of people's like internet careers.
Yeah. Definitely help. I told you.
Yeah, no, you called me up one day. You're like, yo, thank you, man. I'm like, of course, man. My pleasure. Tony Ayo, Uncle Murder, they just got a podcast deal.
Yeah.
And like Tony pulled me aside and was like, yo, man, this is because of you.
I think Tony Ayo been on here the most, right?
I mean, Boosie's been on here longer, so.
So I'm talking about the most appearances on here.
The most appearances, probably Boosie.
Yeah.
It goes back years and years.
Tony Ayo been on here a lot of times.
Yeah, but Tony Ayo's been a lot. And what's funny is that like we were talking about this, about how Tony never really did interviews. Yeah, occasionally he would do something here and there, but he had been quiet for years and years and
Funny as
years.
shit without trying.
I brought him on, gave him some money, because otherwise he wouldn't have done it, because he wasn't even trying to do it. Gave him some money. And he said everyone's clowning him, like, everyone in G, oh, you doing interviews now? That's whack. Why you do that? Whatever. It took off. And now they have all types of deals on the table. He just did Kill Tony recently. Big deal. Mm-hmm. You heard of Kill Tony?
Yeah.
Yeah, he just did Kill Tony the other day. They have a podcast deal. He got his own tours. He's in Colombia.
No, because he's funny as shit, though. He's very entertaining.
Yeah, he was in Colombia. Jay Balvin was like, oh, caviar pancakes, Tony Yayo, what's up?
Yeah.
It's a whole thing. Got a food show that we did the other day.
The reason why this why it works, because you get to see his personality from being on there.
Right.
Without that, nobody, I wouldn't know.
Exactly. So, it's just always funny to me where people want to say, oh, he a culture vulture. He only does negative shit. Nothing good ever happens from Vlad TV. But look at, number one, how much money I've put in people's pockets. And how many careers I helped launch.
For sure.
I don't think anyone could claim that on this type of level.
Well, you remember they was talking about you on my platform. I was like, listen, why would I talk about somebody that I get paid, make money with somebody that want to steal money from me?
Right.
I don't care. I don't want to hear that shit that you're talking about.
I've always done good business with everyone. We've never been sued from someone, claiming that we owe them money. Everyone always gets paid. It's always professional. And, I just want to put that out there. Sometimes you gotta,
But
talk your shit.
I gotta talk my shit too, though.
Yeah.
You notice this the first time I ain't call you for the deposit? That's how you know nigga started getting money.
Okay. There we go. Yeah.
Hey, Vlad,
That's true.
I forgot. That's true.
That's true.
You
still getting paid, though.
I still get paid. I said, I'm getting money now. I forgot to even call to get my
man.
fucking...
Listen, man, I love it. I love it. I love when people... I mean, look, obviously you've done other interviews before, but I feel like people that I kind of put some of my weight behind when they kind of take that and run with, like Terrence Gangster Williams.
He did.
First interview coming out of prison, now he supports himself completely through his interviews, and other people as well. Lots of people, man.
For me, I definitely
when people do their thing, and I've never asked them, okay, well, you blowing up now, why don't you now? Like that's your shit.
Yeah.
That's your shit. Just come do my show every so often. Yeah. If you want to, cool. But whatever you've gotten on your own, man, I'm happy for you.
For sure.
I'm genuinely happy for everyone who's done well. The Mob Jameses of the world, I can literally probably come up with 20, 30 people.
For sure.
And that makes me feel good, man, because I think it's not so much about what you get, but how many people have you helped along the way. And I feel I've helped a lot of people.
Yeah, because my plan, I just thought I was going to come here and do one interview and be done.
Yeah.
I think we like 8 in.
Yeah.
8 in.
Yep. So and now, for the first time, you get to interview me.
For sure.
Let's do it.
Okay, we got, for the first time on Vlad TV, we got Vlad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oschino TV, what's good?
Oschino TV, what's up, man? All right, we're going to jump right into this, man.
Mm-hmm.
This is the thing everybody want to know. When they call you and say you're an informant and a rat bastard, right? How does it make you feel, and do you care?
Do not care.
At all.
At all. I've been hearing this the entire history of Vlad TV.
If Diddy came home tomorrow and invited you to a Diddy party, are you going?
Can I bring security?
No, but you could bring baby on you.
I don't think I'll go solo. Nah, I wouldn't go solo. Especially after brought the whole 3-inch thing about Diddy. Nah. Nah,
right,
he might try to kill me.
If you had security, you would go?
If I had security, I'd go. Well, nah, I wouldn't go. I'm just bullshitting. No, I think based on what I've put out there, I've interviewed like 6 male escorts. I've put out the whole
he see everything.
3-inch thing. I'm sure he saw it or heard about it or whatever else. So if I have a problem with someone, I don't put myself in the same area as that person. Now, if me and him had a conversation first, we talked about it, and I felt it was all cool, then maybe. But barring that, I'm not just gonna show up at a Diddy party with all his people around. Nah.
So let me ask you a question. So say, for instance, you get home today, right? And you check your DM and Cassie throwing herself at you.
Yeah?
What you doing? You hitting her no?
Yeah, I'd hit that. Cassie? Yeah. Just to say I did it. Just to say I did it.
All right.
Would you hit that?
Cassie?
Yeah.
No, not right now.
No?
Only reason because when the boy said she burnt them and the pee in the mouth thing, I think it kind of just, I can't unsee it.
Yeah?
The gargling and all that, the people back page, nah, I think I passed.
So you've never been with a girl who got peed on before?
Maybe I just didn't know she got peed on. I'm pretty sure.
I bet you have.
I probably have.
I bet you
But
have.
she wasn't on the stand in the New York courtroom saying about how many people from back page was peeing in her mouth.
I mean, look, I had an ex that asked me to pee on her at one point.
A girl asked me to pee on her before.
Yeah, I've done it.
One
I
time?
did. Yeah, one time I did it.
She was in the shower when she asked you, right?
Yeah.
Yes, yes. So Cassie was in the room with the baby oil in the, well, this is my shit. So listen, Foxy Brown or Lil' Kim?
Foxy Brown.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I've always thought that Foxy was prettier than Lil' Kim, like facially. And I think Lil' Kim just went berserko with the plastic surgery.
So you always, so what about music-wise?
Music-wise? Oh, I thought you meant who I'd be with.
Either
Yeah. I think Lil' Kim was a better rapper. In terms of the songs she made, I probably like Lil' Kim's songs a little bit better than Foxy Brown's songs. I'm not a big fan of female rap, period. So, there's that. But music-wise, probably Lil' Kim. Looks-wise, Foxy Brown.
I'm just saying, Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, look-wise and music-wise.
This is a tough one because I like to be honest. You know what I mean? I don't want to just go with my personal opinions of the person. I think Nicki's a better rapper, just a better artist overall than Cardi B. Now, Cardi B is the next generation, so I think that she's a bigger deal right now music-wise, but overall, in terms of talent and catalog, Nicki Minaj is the biggest female rapper ever.
What about looks?
Looks-wise, I think Cardi. Yeah, because Cardi looks like she gonna do something in that bedroom, right? Nicki look like she feels like you should be happy just to be there, and she could just lie there. You know what I'm saying? You ever been with those chicks that are just like? I
understand what you're saying a little bit.
Yeah, I feel like Nicki will feel like
she's so pretty that she don't gotta do that.
you get to fuck me, and that should be enough. Right? Like I remember there's this girl that I messed with like a while back, and she said, I don't give head, I have a vagina. And I'm like, man, how do you compete?
What?
How do you compete in this world? I thought about it, I'm like, I don't think a girl has ever said that to me. Head has always been on the menu. Right? So to have a girl tell me that, and she was pretty, like I'll give her that. Like definitely a very pretty girl, but I'm like, yeah, I'm not really feeling that.
Do you got the prettiest girl on the internet that you think is the baddest chick on the internet?
Just period?
Period.
I mean, look, I've stood next to Beyonce before. She's gorgeous in person. Have you met Beyonce?
Of course. Seen Beyonce a lot of times.
Yeah. I mean, would you agree with me?
That she's the baddest on the internet? No.
No? Who have you seen that's prettier than Beyonce?
To me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go, I see Cash Doll.
Cash Doll than Beyonce?
Cash Doll and Bernice Burgos is the two top for me.
Wait, Cash Doll and who?
Bernice Burgos.
Bernice Burgos. I mean, these are very different looking females, obviously.
To me, Beyonce's pretty, but maybe because she's Jay-Z's wife, I just look at her like she's my cousin or something. I never looked at her like.
I don't look like Beyonce.
To me, she's not the top. She's not the top echelon for me. Maybe because it's a Jay-Z thing. I don't know, but.
I mean, look, like body-wise, I could see where you're going with Cash Doll and Bernice, but
and face-wise.
And face-wise too.
Yes.
I would disagree. Yeah,
really?
Yeah, Beyonce was just stunning in person.
You maybe ain't see Cash Doll in a while.
I mean, I've interviewed Cash Doll before.
I'm saying, but you probably ain't see her lately.
No, not lately.
Because sometimes you need a refreshing, something refreshing.
Yeah, and to be fair, I don't think we ever did it in person. It was always remote.
I think Cash Doll.
You said Cash Doll and who else?
Bernice Burgos.
Bernice, I've never met. I've never
She's
met
from New
her.
York, ain't she?
Yeah, she is. Doesn't mean I met her.
LeBron or Jordan?
Jordan. Just because I feel like Jordan is just more clutch. Like he has more of a killer instinct. When it comes down to it, you could give Jordan the ball and he'll win.
Jordan, Kobe.
LeBron will probably win, but you're not sure.
Or what about LeBron, Kobe?
Kobe. Once again, more of a killer instinct.
Adidas or Nike?
Nike.
What?
Yeah.
Even though you're old head?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and Nike, I mean, look, I own both. I own a lot of Adidas.
Did it used to be Adidas, then turn to Nike?
Nah, I was always pretty much Nike.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I remember being in high school when the Jordan 3s came out, and it was just like, I can't afford that shit.
Yeah.
Like, all the hottest shit was always Nike. How often was there like a hot Adidas that you wish you had, but you just couldn't afford it?
I mean, I wanted those Adidas when Run DMC came out with the no shoestring joints.
Yeah, right. And I could afford, I mean, I had like the Pumas with the fat laces, but those were all relatively cheap shoes. Like when the Jordans came out, it was just like, or just, $100 and something in the 80s. That was crazy.
It was like Gucci now.
It's like that now. Just having like just the shoes with the air bubble on the side was a big deal.
Yeah, you
right.
I forgot.
I could afford those at all.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about
Listen,
that.
I had lower middle class parents. They were both working. We lived in a 3-bedroom house, a small 1,500 square foot house. I didn't grow up rich at all. So my parents could, we went to Foot Locker and whatever's on sale is what I got. Yeah. I was not getting the hot sneakers at that point. So
hot sneakers meant a lot back then, more than they do now. People collect thousands of sneakers now.
Yeah, exactly.
So, all right, Biggie or Tupac?
Tupac.
What?
Look, I mean,
not talking about just rap, just music, not like overall influence.
I think that Biggie was a better lyricist. He could put rhymes together better than Tupac, but Tupac just had more feeling in his music. I think that Tupac music hits you differently than Biggie. And if you look at, they've both been gone, almost 30 years.
Almost 30 years.
And you could definitely say that Tupac is a much bigger figure in music
I think
to this day.
He got movies and he got like.
But it was more than just the movies. It was just him as a person.
The allure.
Yeah. And look, Keefy D is still in the news. I mean, it was...
He did more music than Biggie too, but...
He did.
So you a DJ.
Yeah.
Right? So what's your top 5 rappers?
Top 5 rappers? Period? All time?
All time.
All time?
All right, unless you want to do old school or new school.
No, let's just go all around.
Let's
go all around.
In order.
In order?
In order.
Fuck.
You can start from the 5.
All right, 5. Be Real from Cypress Hill.
Really?
Yeah.
Jump around.
No, that's House of Pain.
Oh,
but they were the same crew.
Killer, man.
Yeah.
Here is okay.
Absolutely love Cypress Hill. Absolutely love Be Real as a rapper. The fact that me and him are cool. Like there's a picture of us where we look like twins, where both of our heads were shaved. It was like the fact that I know him, I've interviewed him, I've been on his show. He was the first rapper that made it cool to smoke weed. Weed, like in high school, is considered more of like a loser thing, like a stoner thing. He made it kind of cool to be a weed head, and I'm still a weed head. I still smoke to this day. Not all the time, but I still smoke. Yeah, man, Be Real from Cypress Hill. That's number 5.
Wow.
Number 4. I'll say Drake. Yeah. You can't deny Drake's catalog.
Can't.
You can't. You could hate on him. You could say this. You could say that. But he's been consistently.
I wasn't expecting that.
Consistently just on it, and his stuff is when he sings, it's cool. But he raps. Like if you're reading this, it's too late.
Yeah.
I thought it was a great album. So overall, man, like Drake is always dope. And yeah, some people have turned against him because of the whole Kendrick thing and so forth, but he's still one of the biggest artists in the world. He's got more hits than damn near anybody of any genre. Yeah, man, Drake. Drake is in my number 4. All right, so I got 3 more. Because I'm trying to figure out who I'm going to put at 1 and 2. I'll put Nas in number 3. Nas number 3. He hasn't always been consistent in everything he does, but I think like his body of work in the beginning speaks for itself. New York State of Mind, one of my all-time favorite songs. I know y'all was going at it with Nas at one point, so maybe it becomes a little personal with y'all, meaning Rockefeller. But yeah, man, Nas is still like lyrics-wise, he's never slouched. His new album with DJ Premier was cool, had some moments on it. It was nice to hear them back together again. Yeah, but Nas is number 3. Who is number 2? Who is number 2? I've always liked Jay, but I never really put him in my top 5.
Really?
Yeah. I've always liked him, though. He's definitely in my top 10, but I just wouldn't put him in my top 5. Yeah. Tupac is number 2. Tupac.
He's not in my top 5.
Timeless music, incredible story. Imagine if he was around for social media. He'd be the biggest thing on the planet. At 25, a body of work like no one's ever seen in life. So yeah, Tupac is number 2. And number 1, Ice Cube.
What?
Yes. Ice Cube is my number 1 rapper of all time.
I thought you were going to say LL Cool J.
No. Nah, he's maybe my top 20. Ice Cube, man. Ice Cube.
I love Ice Cube, but I never...
Ice Cube just had the voice, the lyrics, the presence. I feel like he really carried NWA. NWA was not the same after Ice Cube.
Without Ice Cube.
Yeah, and then, America's Most Wanted was one of my favorite all-time albums. Like Ice Cube with the right production, and the Bomb Squad. I like G-Rap in my top 20.
All right, I'm going to do the last thing. We'll start like this. Versus. Usher versus Chris Brown.
Chris Brown.
Jadakiss versus 50.
50.
Jay-Z versus Drake.
Ooh, that's a tough one. I think Jay-Z, just because he has more of a legacy, and just although Drake I think has more hits and everything else like that, Jay-Z has a legacy and a presence that Drake may or may not have when it's all said and done.
I think the songs go different eras of songs.
Different eras is bigger than the music. Like Drake is big in the music, Jay-Z is bigger than the music.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would say Jay-Z.
The last one, Michael Jackson, R. Kelly.
Michael Jackson.
Just because it's Michael Jackson?
I don't think anyone
to go against Michael
on
Jackson.
earth had the presence and the catalog of a Michael Jackson. R. Kelly's never had a Thriller.
But he got a catalog, though.
He's got an incredible catalog.
Incredible.
Now, if you say R. Kelly versus Chris Brown, I'll say R. Kelly. If you say R. Kelly
That's the only
versus
person I can think of
Usher, I'll
against
say
him.
R. Kelly. If you say R. Kelly versus damn near any singer, I'll say R. Kelly. Except for Michael Jackson and probably Prince as well.
You think Prince over R. Kelly?
Yeah. Yeah.
Not music-wise, just the overall.
Both, man. Music-wise, overall, Purple Rain. Does R. Kelly have a Purple Rain?
I Believe I Can Fly.
That's a big one. That's a song.
That's a song.
That's a song, but it's not an album. Like you got to understand. Okay, so some people don't realize this. Thriller was like the biggest thing ever, right? But Thriller was a double album, so the sales were counted as 2. Purple Rain was selling almost as much as Thriller during that time. Purple Rain was a fucking monster. And it had a movie to go with it.
Yeah.
So you had the visuals. The two of them had a real fierce rivalry that people didn't really know about. But Prince is iconic.
So if you go Michael Jackson, Prince, is Michael Jackson still?
I would say Michael Jackson. Just because I personally like Michael Jackson more. And I don't think that Prince had a Michael Jackson aura to him.
I don't think nobody do.
Michael Jackson could go anywhere on earth and get on the stage and not say nothing for like 10 minutes.
And they're going to cry and faint.
The crowd I don't think Prince could show up in China and get on stage and just stand there for 10 minutes and have the whole place just be torn down. I don't think anyone could do that.
No.
Michael Jackson would you say that Michael Jackson is the most famous living person of all time?
Yeah, except for Jesus, probably.
You might say he's more popular than Jesus. I think in certain parts of the world, more people know about Michael Jackson than Jesus.
That's a good close. That's crazy to even be in a conversation with Jesus.
I mean, it's really like that though.
Yeah,
I mean, think about it. I mean, listen, this is no offense to all the Christian people out there. This
No,
is
this
not
is-
a religious statement of any sort, but people don't know what Jesus really looked like.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, you could draw a picture of the white guy, but there's no white guys in the Middle East during that time. So there's no photographs, there's no real drawings, there's just some descriptions. So it's you're really worshiping a idea in a way. Now, he was a real person from what I understand. I actually looked into this. This not, they didn't make up Jesus. He was an actual real person, but he became more of a myth.
Yeah.
He's a mythical figure because he's the son of God and he came back from the dead and so forth. But in terms of people who actually have photographs of them, recordings of them, pictures, people that actually knew them, talking about them and so forth, who is bigger than Michael Jackson? Nobody. Like if you look at my Twitter, my picture is me and Quincy Jones, throwing up the W because I'm like, this is Michael Jackson's producer. This is the guy who made all of Michael Jackson's biggest songs. Now, I've interviewed Teddy Riley. I've interviewed Darkchild. These guys have all worked with Michael Jackson, but not like Quincy Jones worked with Michael Jackson.
What about Beyonce, Rihanna?
Was it Rihanna?
Beyonce or Rihanna?
Beyonce.
Hands down.
Hands down.
Beyonce, Aaliyah.
Beyonce.
Oh, you Beyonce.
I'm not really a big Aaliyah fan. I thought that she was pretty and I thought that she had a couple of cool songs, but she was never really, she just always sort of like just sang just really softly. I never thought she had a really big voice. She did well with R. Kelly producing her and Timberland producing her later on, but I never felt like, when I think of like the top singers, when I think of like the, Christina Aguilera, when I think of Mariah Carey, when I think of Whitney Houston, I wouldn't put Aaliyah in any of those categories at all.
I got two last questions.
Let's go.
Timberland, Pharrell.
I personally like Pharrell better. I just like the beats that Pharrell puts together more so than Timberland. I like both, but I would take Pharrell.
Lil Wayne or DMX?
DMX. Yeah.
I see DMX too.
Yeah. DMX.
Well, I heard it on Oschino TV, interview Vlad.
Yeah.
We're going to do this again. I'm going to have my better questions. I'm going to have time to get my questions together.
Right.
And peace out.
That's what it is. Peace.
Good having you.